Welcome back to another episode of Stay on Target. I'm your host, Dustin the Scarecrow. Thanks for being here tonight with us. Can't wait to get into the show. We got a lot of good stuff coming at you tonight, so hold on to your butts. We're not in Kansas anymore. All right, we are on the last few bricks of the Yellow Ricks Road, and we are ready for the rundown. We got question of the week, baby. Holonet news, including Star Wars Zero Company, Tales of the Underworld, Revenge of the Sith 20th anniversary in theaters, and a spicy scene leak. But we'll finish it off with the Andor themed talent on Target, and we can't wait to showcase everybody's talent here tonight. So let's get to the wizard already and get into the show. We got Nick the Lion. You're here tonight. You look fantastic.
Why am I off center?
I don't know. You were just perfect a second ago.
Well, I was. Hello, people of the internet.
Happy you're here.
Long time no see.
I don't want to be here.
Oh my goodness. Here we go. And then we got Dan the Tin Man. What's up, Dan the Tin Man?
I'm great. I'm
Tin Man Dan.
I'm very mechanically tin today.
You're tin.
I have some tinnitus going on in my ears.
Don't speak that.
Oh no.
I'm kidding. How are you guys doing out there in the internet? I am happy to be here.
It's going to be a good show. We
Tinnitus.
got the fact checker as Dorothy. What's up, fact checker?
Yeah, I'm doing good too.
Dorothy.
Have you clicked your heels together 3 times and
Gone home?
gone home?
I will in a few hours.
Oh, let's hope so.
But for
yeah.
now, it's fun being here with everyone.
Heck yeah.
Brilliant.
Baby.
You're telling me she could have gone home this whole time?
She could have gone home this whole time. I don't know why she stayed, but she does.
It's the magic of
The punishment.
The
For
punishment.
Stay on target.
myself.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
She's a
She
glutton
enjoys
for
the
punishment,
She
folks.
enjoys the punishment.
Right.
She's a gluten for punishment.
Gluten for punishment. Don't talk about her gluten allergy.
I didn't say. Is it? Do people have allergies to gluten?
Yeah.
Is it literally called an allergy?
Yes,
I think
that's
it's
a thing.
Yeah.
Is it an actual allergy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This
Well,
has been food.
I mean, I'm allergic
Play
to
that
work.
stinger.
allergic to work. Apparently not, my friend. Apparently not.
Apparently.
All right, cool. Well, let's keep things moving here tonight because somewhere over the Death Star, way up high. We're going to get copyrighted,
Finish the
right?
song.
Yeah, let's not.
There's a
finish.
show
Let's
that
just
we've
keep
heard
moving on.
of.
It's Andor.
And
And
blast, you're done. Oh my goodness. All right, well, let's keep moving here. We got a lot to get into. Let's jump to who's here with us tonight, fact checker.
we're jumping to the
We're
chat.
jumping to the chat. The
Okay.
Gonkers, you Gonkers out there.
We're chatting
Thanks
to
for
the
being here
jump.
tonight. Who's with us tonight? Name off a few of the awesome crew that is with us.
Okay, well, I've got to call out Skylark because she just had an awesome comment. And of course, she's here. She's one of our moderators. And she said, just throw your amethyst purple slippers at them, fact checker.
Oh yeah, that's good.
They're
That's
rock
good.
loaded for sure.
Amethyst.
I don't get it.
I don't understand. I don't understand fishing.
I don't understand.
I don't understand amethyst.
I'm not.
I don't understand precious stone metaphors.
Amethyst.
Amethyst. Was a fifth?
Yeah.
Oh,
He's a
dude.
Sith. He's just.
Amethyst.
It's her Sith. I am a Sith.
I am amethyst.
It was-
I have amethyst flippers.
it's a Sith Lord with a lisp.
Yeah.
I'm a Sith.
Amethyst?
We've derailed this.
Yeah, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Fact checker. Back to you.
It's just good fun stuff, I guess.
Well, you got to roll with it every once in a
Amethyst.
while.
Absolutely.
All right, well, who's here with us?
Okay, so yeah, we also have, I'm just kind of starting from the bottom because it's easier. Skylark is here, but Zarmoto is here and said she's lurking.
Zahi.
Carla said, hope you guys are having a good evening, so hope you are too.
Yes.
Dan is also here, which is great.
Whoa, you're like dual wielding.
Multi-piloting.
San. I should change my name.
Samuel.
Samuel.
And
Isn't that what's
then-
on your birth certificate?
No, that's
We'll never know.
No, it's the Starbucks.
I don't even have a copy
the
of my own
Starbucks
birth
symbol?
certificate.
No. It's what they write your name, San.
Yeah, no, it's Chick-fil-A.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Let's not take him down there. Keep going, fact checker.
Okay. Also, KG said, ooh, serenade with your singing.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So she liked that. And we also have Sonia here hanging out.
What's up?
Seen some good movies recently. Ellie said shalom.
What's up,
Shalom.
Ellie?
Shalom.
Shalom to you.
Absolutely.
Shalom.
Means perfect peace.
That
If you
sounds
say
like
it twice.
what's that other song that's like
What if you
that?
say it 3 times?
Never mind. Keep going.
Perfect. Peace perfect.
Perfect peace. Hello.
There you go.
And then Matt Rissman is also here in the chat hanging out.
What's up,
What's
man?
up?
So yeah, we got. I think we might have a few.
Oh,
Tamerkins, man, sorry, I'm so sorry. Didn't mean to skip over you. She said she's excited to see all the talent tonight.
Yes,
So yeah,
me too.
good crew and possibly some other lurkers. out
Oh,
there
I'm sure
too.
there's more out there.
Yes.
And if we missed you, let us know in the chat. We'd
Yeah.
love to shout you out.
Drop a lurk
Shout
bomb.
you down. Drop a lurk bomb. Drop a lurk bomb.
They're gonna drop a lurk bomb on
Oh,
us.
yeah.
KG just asked a pretty good question. I don't know if we want to answer it.
Nope, we're not even gonna.
It's not allowed to be addressed yet.
Yeah, I mean, we
Oh,
it's
okay.
it's the white elephant in the room.
Yeah,
Okay,
so,
that
I
makes
can't
sense.
confirm
I'm
or
kidding.
deny.
yeah.
Are
can
we allowed to talk about
Yeah,
it?
we can talk about
Oh
it.
well, let's do it then.
It's,
It's a celebratory thing.
Yeah, so it's kind of going to be more for talent on target in some ways, but
Yeah.
a little tease for the talent on target.
Zoom
And
in on
we're
you.
What is it?
We're celebrating it because by eating popcorn for
awesome.
Andor.
Well, yeah.
And the talent on target.
Gotta have food on target.
Yeah, and this
It's
is
popcorn?
This is kind of more your baby. I don't want to give it all away, fact checker.
Okay, so yeah, I
You-
guess
this it's a baby.
It's,
Yeah, that
it's
is
a
my baby.
this is your baby.
no.
Wow, you gave birth to a droid. That would hurt.
With popcorn.
Yeah. Without,
no, I helped orchestrate it, but all of the Sant ladies,
All the Sant ladies?
created those little popcorn buckets and all the popcorn. It's
Yeah.
it's homemade
There's-
popcorn with different
there's
flavors
4 of them.
for
They're so
talent on
good.
target
Look at
and
that
also
thing.
for our watch along later.
Oh,
Cheers,
yes. Oh,
sir.
yes. Cheers. Cheers.
Quote Spotsman.
Yeah, there you go.
Cool Spotsman. Cheers.
So yeah, so shout out to Skylark, to the librarian, to Carla, to Zarmoto. All of us played a pretty big role in pulling it off. So it was a fun time.
That's awesome. No, we're
Yeah.
enjoying it. We get to reap you guys did all the work and we get to reap the benefits.
Yeah,
Wow,
exactly.
this
Enjoy.
is
Not you though.
yeah, not me.
I know.
Well,
sorry.
No, that's
Dustin's-
fine.
Sucks to suck.
You
Dustin's
reap what you
rebelling.
sow, Dustin. You reap what you
It
sow.
was my choice.
What's he-
Diets are a thing.
What's he sewing?
Tears
New
of joy.
outfit for
Tears of
season
my
2 of
enemies.
Andor.
Yeah, there you go.
Are you going to be dressed up next week?
Maybe.
I mean, you will wear clothes, but I mean, are you going to wear
Please.
Andor specific
Obviously, I'm going
clothes?
to wear clothes. Yes. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. You'll just have to come back and check us out
Next
with
week
clothes
is a
on.
big week. For
Next
sure.
week's a big week. I want to get something cool. I want to get like an Andor hat or face mask.
But tonight's a big night.
Is it?
Tonight's a big
Tonight's the
night.
kickoff
It
for
is.
me.
I think so.
We're less than
Yeah.
7 days
He's
away
the
since
kickoff.
till Andor season 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're in single digits. I mean, how many hundreds of days?
How many of
dozens
you are
days.
single out there?
Oh, the single.
All the single people.
I mean, we've been saying like 30 days. Now that sounds so archaic.
Archaic.
We're literally 6 days
That
away.
was so long ago.
No,
I mean, that's almost one hand. Unless you're the 6-fingered man and you murdered my father.
It is one hand.
Prepare to die.
Prepare to die. Name that
My name is
reference.
Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die.
We need a Princess Bride prequel just to expand that story.
Hello, my name. Stop saying that.
Oh, man.
Oh, good stuff. All right. What? You have something
Pretty soon
else?
we'll be in the hour countdown. Yes, KG.
And then we'll be in the seconds count.
And then we'll
the
be
milliseconds.
and then we'll be in the future.
We have a live stream that's just counting down the
I'm gonna
to
do
the
it.
seconds.
Goodness.
It's going from now until
We should totally do that.
No.
I'll get one of my old computers.
Starts
We'll just
going
create
negative
an
when it hits
Andor
0.
countdown.
right.
Yeah, we're gonna.
And it's just
we're gonna
Dustin
have
singing
people-
somewhere over the rainbow for like
Somewhere
the same line.
We're gonna
over the
lose
Death
subscribers
Star.
though.
Yeah, I think we already are. All right.
Might.
All right, let's keep moving. All right, people. Thank you, Gonkers, for being here tonight with us. We appreciate every single one of you. And if you haven't yet, definitely go ahead and hit the like, comment, subscribe buttons. They're not, I mean, they're kind of our buttons. Do all the things. We appreciate it. It helps us out. And just remember, with all of us together, we can make Star Wars.
Butter.
Hey, we got butter, too.
On popcorn.
Dude.
Butter popcorn.
Did you tell him to tell your friends, tell
No.
your enemies, tell your frenemies about us?
No.
All right, say it, Nick.
I just did.
Yep, that's what I thought.
Said it. He said it.
And you butchered it, man. We
I
have a
butchered
whole
it.
delivery system.
I know, I did. You threw me off
How?
with your handsome, your ruggedly
My
handsome
rugged good looks.
It's been so long
looks.
since we saw you, you know.
Yeah.
And my 5 head.
And, oh my gosh. And you survived the ice apocalypse.
I did.
That was crazy, man.
Yeah.
We talked about it last week.
I barely survived.
We told everybody you died, actually.
Yeah, I almost did.
Just kidding.
I almost did.
I
multiple
bet
times.
you almost did. And then now you pretty much you can live in the 1800s if you had to now, right?
Or Soviet Russia.
There you go. We call it the Ukraine.
The Ukraine.
Wow. All right, and we're definitely demonetized.
Yeah.
Now they've kicked us off the air. Thank you for sticking it out with us.
I accented the word differently, so they wouldn't know until you said it.
Yeah.
It was a trap.
Classic Switzerland move.
It's a trap.
All right, cool. Well, let's keep moving here. We got question of the week, and I know it stings. All right, so question of the week.
You don't have the
is-
stinger?
No.
Wait, can we just pretend like we got the stinger and? Okay, so we hit play and it's playing.
And we're back.
Yeah, that's it.
I don't like the awkward
So
silence.
the question of the week is, what is some of the coolest art in Star Wars? I have some examples for you. Logos in Star Wars are pretty cool. Posters, Sabine's art, ship art, armor art. There's a lot of different art in Star Wars. Since we're doing Talent on Target tonight with art, I thought it was apropos to
Apropos.
say this as a question. So what do you guys think?
In the Star Wars universe you're referring to?
Yeah.
Not like outside of the Star Wars universe.
I mean-
like inside the Star Wars
Okay.
universe.
loosely, you can do outside
I'll
too.
go.
That's fine. But
I'll go a meta answer and say
Popcorn.
Yeah.
the scene stills that they painted for some
Yeah.
scenes. Yeah,
for
like the one in the hangar bay.
like the Mandalorian.
No, in the original trilogy.
Oh,
Because they painted
Ralph
like,
McQuarrie.
Yeah, they painted like certain
matte
sections
painting. Oh, I see
left,
what you're saying.
The matte
left
painting.
sections open.
Yeah, and they filmed it in a way that
Yeah.
it was like
That was great.
the force
Like,
perspective.
when
It was a
Obi-Wan-
force perspective
Yeah.
painting.
When Obi-Wan's
It's
shutting
genius.
down the tractor beam,
yes,
like none of that is real
That's
except
crazy.
for what he was standing on.
It's
Right.
genius. It
and
really
then
is.
the rest of it was just painted.
that was so cool. I
It
loved
is.
how they did that.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, genius move. They just were clever camera work, basically.
Yeah.
which that's what Lord of the Rings did too. It's so crazy. It's cool looking at the behind the scenes for both of those
yeah.
and how they made
Yeah.
it.
And they
That's a
had
great one.
practical effects. A lot of it. That's another thing I like. I really like practical effects.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah.
Especially
that's
like Empire Strikes Back when the snow speeders are getting hit and you can see the explosions.
Yes.
That's
Yep.
all practical effects.
Wow.
yeah, and
Or the Imperial walkers falling down. Yeah, that's
Oh, yeah.
all. That's all practical effects.
with some added on top, right? But mostly, no, it's
Yeah.
mostly all practical back then.
yeah,
for
no,
sure.
they literally just they tripped one
Yep,
and just made it fall.
and they were like
And that's what
miniatures,
yeah,
though.
they were miniatures.
Yeah, which was genius. And the
Right.
way they composed it, though, made it
Yeah.
look so epic.
It was great.
That is, and I'd say like real props and stuff like that. I think that's an art form on its
Yeah.
own, too. So set design.
Yeah,
that's,
true.
So wow. All right, well we're giving it all away. Let's let others answer. What about you, fact checker?
Oh,
You have 5 seconds.
oh no.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you're done.
I don't know. The first thing that came to mind was the droids. I know it's not quite
Droids.
like art, but
Yeah.
just the way they kind of it's like costumes.
Oh, that
basically.
little
like
buddy?
That to me is kind
You're
of
not art.
No, it kind of is.
He's art.
Well, then say that.
His name.
Don't tell him he's not art, and then say he is art. He's confused. You're confusing the boy.
I just like how they designed it and then just how it
Executed
looks.
it.
Yeah, executed it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they're,
They
there's-
executed him. You're done. You're done.
But yeah, that's a good point. And they obviously paint it and stuff like that, and the,
Yeah.
the weathering and all that stuff.
Yeah,
Is really,
like the shininess. I think the first time I saw C-3PO was so cool. I was
Shiny.
like,
Yeah.
how do they make a shiny
Pers-
robot?
yeah,
you
ro-
know?
And
Yeah,
put
moving.
somebody in there.
Yeah, and you don't see the camera.
Yeah.
You know, it's just really neat. I don't know.
no, that's a great answer,
I
fact.
like
Back
shiny
when-
things.
She likes shiny gold things.
Shiny.
She's a gold hunter.
Bigger.
No.
You're gonna say-
You like hunting for
That
gold.
too, though.
Wow, wow.
This
Okay,
is a
let's just
downhill
keep
bad.
You're like
I
a-
need to click my
You
You're like,
said it. I
uh,
said she's a gold hunter.
What are they? Is it ravens?
Dan
Crows?
can lead you to water. He just doesn't drink the water.
Yeah, that's the
Force-
trap.
Pushes your head down into the water.
I'm like, you see that water down there? Get closer.
Yeah, yeah.
No.
You want a drink, don't you?
All right, someone
You're
else
getting
answer.
All right, Dan. What about you?
That's it. That's the answer.
That's the answer. It's.
I like Sabine's
Water.
art.
I want
Yeah.
to zoom in on you. It's kind of bugging me.
I think it's fine.
Nope.
But yeah, Sabine's art was really cool.
Yeah.
Is really
Tell
cool.
us more.
Was
And I like
and
anything
is.
that
I messed it up.
Yeah, you did.
it looked fine before.
It
No,
did.
no.
Is
But
it
I like-
Well,
'cause
Oh,
of the
no.
colors? Is Is it because of the colors?
No,
I'm
the
sorry.
problem is because I'm on the edge of the screen. When you zoom in, it takes my face and goes.
Oh, you did. Oh, you did it on purpose.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know you did it on purpose.
I can
Let's go
explain.
back.
I can explain to you later if you want.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let me explain.
Sorry.
No,
Go
there's
ahead.
too much.
All right.
Let me
Anyway,
sum
what
up.
were you saying?
No, I said that I like Sabine's art because I like how she used it in different ways throughout the show to mark their place. It just feels like it's graffiti, kind of, but it's good graffiti.
Yeah,
Because it was
yeah,
against
yeah.
like the Imperial. It was like a call
Right.
sign.
Right.
You know, like Zorro. Like Zorro left the Z, and Sabine leaves the random spray painted stuff.
Yeah. No,
That was cool.
And she did they have a really cool rendition of like the Imperial logo that she kind of did, but it was like their
Yeah.
own like Rebels,
Yes.
like bird logo, which was
The
unique
bird. What
to
is,
them.
what is it? The
I forget the name. of it
fire
now.
or something?
Yeah.
We never saw her painting or drawing anything in the Ahsoka show, did
Well,
we?
she grew up, Dan.
Yeah, no. We gotta
Being stabbed through the abdomen really takes
condor.
away the...
or it takes away your ability to
Yeah.
create art.
Condor.
Yeah.
Condor.
Well,
It's called
No,
Oh, the
something.
Mirai? No.
That's the bird, but
It's like the...
no, it's
It's like the rebel symbol.
the rebel
Oh,
symbol,
oh,
a bird.
oh. Oh,
It's
I
like
typed
yeah.
the wrong thing.
No, you're good. But yeah, that's true. We do see her doing art in the actual.
I'm talking about Rebels.
Yeah, Rebels. Yeah, but we don't.
Rebels.
Yeah, and is she the one who did the mural? Because that's actually a pretty cool piece of art.
yeah, it was her.
Is
The
that
Phoenix,
mural?
yeah.
I really like that.
Yeah, it's
So-
brilliant.
All right, cool. What's the chat saying? Fact checker.
checker.
When it comes to their answers, I'm sure they've got
Some
a bunch of
really
answers.
great answers. For
What
sure.
do they got?
All right. Well, KG said music is art.
True.
Yeah.
Shoot,
That's
you
a
beat
stretch,
us.
dude.
Dude,
Dang,
you win.
that's a great point, actually. So you could have said all the music, Dan.
I know.
I didn't
I'm
even
so
think about
dumb.
that.
I'm so linear.
I got tunnel vision.
A lot of people do like the Mandalorian armor
yeah.
and the art at the end of Mandalorian. The concept art is
That's
what
true.
Merkin
Yeah.
said.
Yeah.
And Ellie said for the Mandalorian armor.
I do really like that.
Yeah.
That was really cool to watch. Like, it gave you something to look at through the credits, and it was worth looking at
Yeah.
because some of the concepts fit pretty close, but weren't exact.
Yeah.
So it was kind of cool to see that concept art come to life.
Yeah, how it translated.
Yeah.
And then KG said Ralph art for sure. So Ralph
Ralph
McQuarrie.
McQuarrie,
the
yeah.
goat.
And
Really?
she also said Andor is art.
Ooh,
Oh,
yeah.
like
his
it.
chiseled features.
Or is it Luthen's art shop or whatever?
Yeah.
Luthen's speech.
Yeah.
That's
Luthen,
Yeah.
Luthen speak, boy.
Cool.
When Luthen talks.
Luthen speak, boy.
Luthen do the speaking, boy. Yeah, that's true. His monologues are art on their own. It's
Oh
like
my
a
goodness.
it's like a poem, like a slam poetry.
What did you think about my poem?
Oh man. Anything else, fact checker?
No, it's just really good answers. Although Skylark did say R.I.P. Popcorn Droid.
Yeah, it's dead. I
They
just I killed
sacrificed
it.
him. They executed him
We executed
in
it.
broad daylight.
This has gone quite passionate.
And Matt earlier said there's no way that popcorn is lasting to the watch along.
No,
We're trying.
they're trying. They're like they're not taking handfuls at least.
I've
That's
moved on to the
just got little
charcuterie
pieces.
board.
the charcuterie board.
Charcuterie.
I did confess there's more.
There is more.
There's backup bags.
Always
Can't wait until the
backup
ribs
bags.
arrive.
Okay.
Wow.
Us
Did you
either.
buy those sweet things, Nick?
Yeah.
No.
I can eat that.
I like this answer because it transitions us. Matt said
Perfectly.
Dedra or
There you
Deidre
go.
and Cyril's relationship is definitely a work of art.
Laughing emoji.
We've been saying it for 4 years.
We have. We were one of the first ones to put out a video on. I'm just saying because nobody else
Accidentally.
cared. First of all, and then we put it out, and
Cyril was a fascinating character at the beginning. We're like, what a noob, what a loser, but he's fascinating.
we
He
said
has got character.
Turns out that's Tony Gilroy's favorite character in the whole show.
is Cyril. I
We
know.
picked it out from
it's
the
hilarious.
beginning because we noticed there was
Beginning.
something different about this guy, and then his obsession with Deidre.
His
Also,
obsession
his
with
obsession
himself?
with himself.
Yeah.
His obsession with himself first, and then Deidre
Cyril.
creates this weird thing, and I think we're going to have a lot of good stuff with that in the
Yeah.
second season.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, I
we're-
hope it's not left like weird. I hope it actually gets.
Oh, you'll see.
You know. Oh yeah, because you were talking about something, and I was like, I didn't see it.
Nick, you never.
I never
pay
watch
attention,
anything.
but
I'm glad, Nick.
That I
It's
don't
it's
want
good.
to.
You were going to be so pleasantly
You'll be
surprised. I think.
Is
I think
it
you will.
coming up momentarily?
And
Are we going to watch it on here?
No.
I
we're
hope
not-
we could. We'll probably get
I'm
copywritten.
not going to play that on here. It's too dangerous. Too dangerous.
I'm going to
dangerous.
go I'm gonna go watch.
I mean, technically, it's
Yeah.
back.
You
technically it's
gotta
already
watch
up.
it.
That's the crazy thing. It is.
It's
already
not.
up,
It's
so-
somebody's like. It's not on like Star Wars.
No, I know, but it's on
Oh, yeah,
YouTube.
yeah, it's on-
That's
it's
the
on
crazy
YouTube, and
thing.
they left it
I'm
there.
surprised it hasn't got
Honestly,
it's probably
it's probably pulled down right now.
There's no music.
might
That's
be.
why. It's just dialogue.
they did
There's
just
zero
do
music.
Clever.
Huh.
So if you want to just put anything up, I'm giving you the secrets of the fire swamp.
You'll still get called
The
out
secrets of the
eventually.
fire.
Yeah.
What about the RLUSs?
Yeah, eventually.
Yeah. All right, cool. Well, we got more to get into. My favorite art. One of my favorite things is actually the logos. That's why I said it first. The logos in Star Wars are on point.
Yeah.
There are so many cool logos in Star Wars that,
Name one.
well, I mean, you get the Rebellion logo,
Yep.
the
Boo.
Imperial logo.
Lame.
We'll see that later. Yep.
Yeah, there's so many, and like, there's a whole list. If you look up like Star Wars logos in canon, there's like there's like thousands
Yeah, I
of
know.
them. And it's so cool. I love seeing it. Even the signets on the Mandalorian signets are so cool. And the thing I love about logos is they're an art form in their own, to their like basic degree. So you associate that with like a certain thing, and it immediately calls your attention to it, and it tells you what it is. And that's kind of one of the things I love about logos and how cool and iconic they can be. So I love that in Star Wars they do that. It makes sense. So
And doesn't logos mean like friend in some other language?
Something.
Nice, Dan.
Like Greek.
I have no idea.
Something
Any-
like
any-
that.
any-
Yeah.
any
it's,
Greek-
it's Greek.
Any Greek people out there?
I think so.
I thought it was Logos.
I know Vader's father.
It's
in
probably
German,
Logos.
right?
That
Isn't
was-
it?
That's Vata.
Vata.
Isn't that water?
Wata?
No, Vasa.
Vasa?
This
If you
is-
say it twice, it means cold water.
and it summons Vader.
Shows up. Anybody want a drink?
Anybody want to drink?
Oh, okay. All right. Well, we got to keep moving. We also have War of the Cosmic Tyrants coming back this Friday. Star Wars D&D, baby.
D&Z?
D&Z. A to Z. We got Star Wars D&D coming back. And here, do you want this? Nope. Okay, sorry. And we're excited to be back. We unfortunately we unfortunately missed a 1 week, but we're excited to be back. We're on, I forget what episode. We're fifth episode we're going into now.
That was only 1 week we missed?
no, well, 2 weeks. Well,
I was going to say,
technically,
it felt like 10 years.
I know, it's been a long time, it feels like. But we're excited to be back this Friday, April 18th, baby.
April 8th.
8 p.m. Eastern time. Be there or miss out on
don't be.
Or don't be. It's up to you. But it's a good time. We have a lot of fun, and I guarantee you will laugh at one point. Not exactly for kids, but I mean, we don't go crazy.
It's
so
hilarious.
It is absolutely
Your
hilarious.
kids will love it.
Your kids will absolutely love it.
Even the babies.
All right, now let's move on to some HoloNet news. Wow, that was like that impersonation.
That was
of,
pretty good.
That sounded just like the scream they added to New Hope of Obi-Wan. You're really good at that. All right, so the news we got dropping,
voice actor.
baby, is
No stinger for that either?
no, sorry.
Man, you are slipping.
I'm slipping, baby.
We
That's
call
okay.
you.
This is what happens when Nick isn't
Oh,
here.
we got this. The news.
This is the news.
What is this?
We got Star Wars Zero Company. So it's a new single-player, turn-based tactics game.
Heck
We
yeah.
don't know when it's coming out, but the first look is going to be at Star Wars Celebration,
What?
April
you-
19th.
I bet you it comes out in November.
That would make sense.
No.
That's usually when a lot of games drop.
So, okay. It's played on a console or a
Yeah,
phone?
so it's PC, PlayStation
PC.
5, and Xbox Series X or S.
Honestly, you could probably play it on a phone.
I know. That's why I thought it was odd that I thought this was going to be a mobile game. When
I like
when I heard it was
turn-based.
turn-based, I
Yeah.
thought it was going to be mobile.
It
I
just
like
depends.
turn-based,
but-
So it's probably a bigger game, and that's why it's not on mobile.
Is it like Fire Emblem? Kind of like single
Yes.
player? Like
It's
oh,
like you ever play XCOM?
no,
It's turn-based. It kind of is.
kind of
like
open world, kind
Kind
of
of
not
like
really.
Fire Emblem, yeah.
Okay, dude, that sounds pretty exciting. Actually,
Yeah, and it looks cool. The graphics. There was a few more images that leaked online, but I wasn't going to show those. This
why
is
does
the
he kind of look
official.
like Andor?
He does kind of look like Andor. That's the
Do you
funny
think-
thing.
Maybe it could. Nah, it's not.
Nah, I don't think so.
Maybe it's his
because
brother.
Candor.
I was going to let somebody finish that. I didn't know what to say.
Well, and someone gave a
Yeah, the trap
description
again.
of these characters. It's a human sniper wearing an armored suit, a Tognoth Jedi wielding a green lightsaber,
And that's
a dark-haired man clad in street
Tognath
clothes.
is that dude that's in Rogue One, right?
2 tubes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, it's 2 tubes. Okay, Tognath, yeah.
Or the dude that's in Andor, I should say, because he's in there too.
True.
Humanoid sniper. So the sniper almost looks like a Umbaran. Like the skin looks.
You could be right there, Dusty
I
boy.
think that might be Umbaran.
Is that blue? Is Umbaran's blue?
They're kind of like a whitish, blue.
Who else
kinda
is
color.
Umbaran?
One of the main
Mr. Freeze from Batman.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, Mr. Freeze.
Mr. Freeze is Umbaran. Yeah, and they have like the glowy face things and the masks and stuff.
Okay.
Because it's always like dark on their planet or whatever. And,
Yeah.
Also, actually, one of the council, one of the people that's like an emissary or like aide to Palpatine.
She's Umbaran.
Is Umbaran.
She doesn't wear the... What happened?
You went to sleep. Or he's getting a call. Just go back to the graphic.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Go back to the graphic. We're blurred
Yay.
out for legal reasons.
You can't see us. We won't do any. Oh, here.
Here we are.
There we go.
That's
What'd you
weird.
do?
We were talking secrets to each other.
Ooh, I might need to plug that in.
Okay.
I might need to plug it in.
Plug it in. Plug it in.
Plug it
That's
in.
exciting, though.
But yeah,
that
that
power
the Zero Company looks pretty good. I'm pretty excited about it. There also is like a Mandalorian style character there.
Okay, so it's set during the Clone Wars, correct?
I don't know.
I think it is.
Okay, I see. They
Yeah.
didn't actually release official information about it.
They
only
will this
said-
weekend, probably.
Yeah, well, that's
I
what
think
they're planning.
I thought they did.
Well, now when I looked on
Because
their
that's how I
website,
found that out. It was like it's set during the Clone Wars.
I think that might have been the leaks, leaked,
Maybe.
information that came out. So, but yeah.
it said you can relive the Clone Wars.
Oh, okay.
That's what it said.
Okay, I didn't see that.
KG is confirming that.
Okay, I must have missed that. Well, thank you guys.
So you're gonna
No.
be like a rogue company
Yeah, basically.
because there is a clone in there. So I'm
Yeah?
assuming that he's a what are they called?
Oh, a deserter, like a
like a deserter, like he defected.
defector. Yeah,
Yeah.
Maybe, yeah, because it looks because it's called Zero Company, but if it's Zero Company, doesn't that mean they're still involved?
That means that it should just be one guy and he's alone. Zero company.
No, it's Zero Company. That would be a part of still a battalion or some sort of army. If you were like a company, like
Maybe it's like
it's like Clone Force 99.
Yeah, it's kind of like
Zero
a bunch
Company.
of misfits.
Yeah,
I figured it was just like a T-shirt company.
Like maybe the Jedi.
Like you basically get to design your own Star Wars kind of paraphernalia.
Maybe the
Sell
Jedi
it.
had a bunch of friends, and then the war happened, and he's like, "Hey guys, let's go, murder things in the name of the Republic."
It looks like it could be on Coruscant, though.
yeah, it does. Probably a lot of.
I'm
different
sure.
Places,
I honestly
but-
think it's going to be all over the galaxy.
Yeah,
Cool.
It should be cool. Cool. Well, we're looking forward to that. I think it looks really good. We're pumped. Hopefully, it's good. That's
I didn't know anything about it until just now, and I'm pumped.
Right?
yeah, baby.
I saw the screen leaks, and I'm like,
It's
I
not-
heard it was like XCOM,
Okay.
which is a fun game. It's brutally hard though, and I started it and I almost immediately put it down because I just can't play the game.
Gotcha.
It's difficult. It's owned. Isn't it made by the same company that made XCOM? I'm pretty sure it's made by.
I think it's made by Respawn.
Yeah, it was in association with Respawn.
It's not
and,
AAA
I
though.
think
That's not
another
like a
one.
AAA
I don't
game,
know.
right?
I don't know who XCOM was made by. Chat.
Yeah, chat, help us out or fact checker.
Fact checker, do your job.
You just
Yes.
look up Star Wars Zero Company.
Matt said somewhere.
and go to the official.
Yeah, it said Clone Wars, and Kate just said Diego looked like is a smuggler.
Yeah, it does. That's what it looks like. It looks like Diego Luna right there.
Skylark said Rodna. That's his twin brother.
He'd technically be too young at this.
So
Andor backwards.
It's a Respawn, so it's by Bit Reactor,
Respawn.
Bit
with
Reactor.
Respawn Entertainment and
Reactor.
Lucasfilm Games.
Okay, so look
Okay.
up
Okay.
XCOM now.
Yeah, see who made XCOM.
Who made XCOM?
If you can.
Who
XCOM
made
Is it a
2.
game?
Yeah.
XCOM?
Say XCOM 2.
XCOM
Okay,
2.
video game. Got it. Yep. It's
It was somebody else.
Firaxis Games.
Fire Axis.
Oh.
Fire Axis Games.
Yes, and published by 2K.
Okay, 2K. Oh yeah, it is a 2K game.
Interesting.
It's just a different company, but I think they're going to use the same kind of mechanics.
Yeah, that's what they were saying, even in the article I was reading about.
Well,
Yeah,
they
so-
need a game. They need something to drop. And if it's half fun, I think that'll be fun.
I'll definitely play it.
Yeah, I might play it. on PC or something.
If anything, they need to keep releasing material just to keep it in the public eye. I mean, that's what George Lucas was good about doing through the 80s and the 90s. Was it wasn't like movies, it wasn't a bunch of stuff, but he kept putting out games, books, things that kept Star Wars in the public eye. Not that he needed to, because people were at a fever pitch for more Star Wars.
Oh, yeah.
So literally, they ate up anything. This is a different time. Honestly, at this point, we might need to tone it back.
This is like the dark days of the Empire.
dark days.
The Empire.
So am I smelling some lasers potentially
smelling?
with
Laser
this
game braining.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Exactly.
I know,
Why
we
is
do
she
need to get back
smelling
to that.
lasers?
How do you smell lasers?
I don't even know if that's possible.
Dan got it.
It's
That's
like,
all I needed.
Am I smelling lasers? I'm like, are you what?
I can smell.
Are you a daft woman?
I might be able to smell the effects of lasers. I don't know if you can smell the lasers.
I wouldn't try it.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Just
Don't try it, Anakin.
Don't try it. You underestimate my power.
Not power.
All right, much to see. Moving on. We
What's
also got so Zero Company was pretty cool, and we're gonna move on here to
Where are we moving to?
I'm in the wrong one.
Antarctica.
You moron. All right, here we go. We got Star Wars Tales of the Underworld. And we kind of missed this. It actually came out a few weeks ago, and I totally missed it last week like a dork. And
Oh, it's already out?
no, it's not out.
Oh.
They dropped the trailer. I think it was April 4th. They dropped the trailer.
I saw the trailer.
And it was.
Can't believe you didn't see
and
the
yeah,
trailer.
well, I figured we could watch it right here, right now.
How about you?
Yeah.
And,
Want me to load it
uh,
in?
We
We'll
can
kinda-
watch this,
let's-
but we can't watch the other one.
We'll kind of
Don't
just
worry about
review
it.
it as we go. And I'm
Fine.
excited to watch it with everybody because I am.
excited to watch it with everyone.
Yeah, but I'm mid on this.
You haven't even seen it yet.
No, I know.
Yeah, but remember Tales of the Empire?
Yeah, see,
was pretty
that's
bad.
Tales of the
problem.
Jedi, good. Tales of the Jedi or Tales of the Empire, mid to bad.
Not so good.
I'd say
There was one or
Tales,
two moments in Tales of the Empire.
Yeah,
but
in
the
the
rest
beginning.
Of it was, in the beginning.
Yeah.
It finished. Bleh.
Tales of the Jedi was close to excellent. It was really good.
Except the first
Yeah, the first episode was the weakest.
The first
and then it
episode was just
better
like,
from there.
this should have just been a short.
The first
yeah.
episode belonged in the Tales of the Empire, to be honest.
Yeah, you're exactly
So this
right.
could be really good or really bad, but it doesn't look terrible because of the characters. Why don't we just play this thing and
Yeah,
we'll
do it.
Yeah,
Well-
let's play.
commentate? All right, let's do it. Let me hide this picture.
Just
Hide it.
do as I say. Never can
All
be
right.
too cautious with strangers.
That's cool.
out here.
I do like
Again.
the characters.
You're no stranger,
You're no strangler.
Lady Venture.
Who's that too? I don't know who that
Yularen.
was. Was that Yularen? No, that wasn't Yularen. Asajj, so cool.
Problem here. Just saw him right in.
Bop, bop,
May the 4th.
Bad Kane.
No.
Cad Bane, baby. Although
What's the situation?
So good.
He was your best friend.
Yeah.
Things have changed.
You took everything from me.
Backstory.
Yeah.
Who are you?
The music.
I was Count Dooku's
Yeah.
lead assassin.
All those same voice actors returning too, which
Yeah.
is really cool.
Life anymore.
She doesn't live that life anymore. She's friends with the little girl from Bad Batch.
Yellow lightsaber's cool. Ooh. The standoff.
I like the standoff,
And the way
yeah.
they switched there was great.
No one needs
Who's she
to
fighting?
die.
Yeah.
It looks like a different Inquisitor. Two bounty hunters.
Get them.
And a Jedi boy?
Yeah.
Who's the Jedi boy?
I don't know.
It's Omega's brother.
And we got
Go Omega.
Alpha.
Looks good though. I mean, it doesn't
Yeah.
look good.
Yeah, like you gotta watch this, see what's going on.
Wow.
This revenge. I hope it was worth it.
It will be.
Yes. Where's that? What else is that from?
You will be.
You will be.
Yeah.
You will be. You will be.
Yeah.
I'll be.
Nice.
Wow. So that's kind of exciting.
Oh yeah, so it's super exciting. I'm excited for this one. I think it's going to be really.
This
I
one
think
looks promising.
Yeah, it looks a lot more promising than Tales of the Empire.
Of the Empire?
The Empire. That
That one was just.
It
a
looked
dud.
promising too, though.
Yeah, but
looked
it was
decent. It did.
unnecessary with the character.
It was.
Yeah.
I mean, it didn't feel unnecessary at the time because we just had seen Ahsoka.
Right.
Ahsoka.
We just saw Ahsoka, but we didn't get what's her name.
See,
Ahsoka.
I like I like the characters they're bringing in, but sometimes if you start giving us too much information about these characters, you run the risk of
ruining
the character. Yeah. You give too much backstory, and if it's not cool
Yeah,
enough
I
for the
know.
character,
It's
and
like,
you,
wow,
you
this
take
is-
away the mystery of it.
I wonder where Han Solo got his name.
Yeah,
I wonder where
that's-
Cad Bane got his name. It's
That's
like
a good example. It's like, okay, he's one of the cool. That's also what they did in some ways with Boba Fett.
Yeah.
It's the same mistake. So that's what makes me nervous. And the reason I think Tales of the Jedi was so good was because it gave some insight to some characters, didn't ruin those characters, actually added a lot of story to those characters. And,
Yaddle.
And it gave us things that we had never knew. Like,
Yeah. Like
it-
good stuff.
Good stuff, like hard hitting, like with Yaddle and stuff like that. You're like, what? You just dropped that here in like a 6 short animated series? Like what? It was crazy, and that's what blew us away. I think with Tales of the Jedi, but then
Yeah.
Tales of the Emperor came along. We were excited for it because Tales of the Jedi was so good, and then we basically just got.
Well, we got Grievous, and that was cool.
That was the coolest part, but man, the storylines and everything.
Yeah, it was like-
hard to watch.
It was so 2024.
It was just lame and on multiple.
You're
levels.
lame.
It was
But-
like it went hand in hand with the Acolyte.
Yeah, it really did
'Cause it went right back
was,
to back.
It was like the year of the Acolyte for sure. Ugh.
E. coli.
Yeah, pretty
that's
much.
what we
People
call
are
it.
excited about
But this one,
it.
yeah.
Hannah and Bismo jumped in.
Right.
Although Skylark did ask, "Where's our Star Wars romance saga?" That would be a
Yeah.
nice.
What would that
tale
be?
to-
Tales of
Maybe
the-
Cad and
Yeah,
Asajj got
Oh, maybe it's there.
I don't think Cad and no. Although there is a romance between Asajj and Quinlan Voss.
Yeah.
So
What, do you
they
think
could,
he's gonna be in there?
I hope they bring Quinlan in. If they don't, that's
What
a
if
big
that's
miss.
their son?
That's Quinlan.
That would be crazy.
Quinlan has died though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, he hasn't.
No, I mean, you know.
But let's say in the
sorry, you're
story.
saying in the story. Okay, but
He's writing the story now, Dustin. We
I
don't
am.
know.
I am
Well, because the funny thing is,
inerrant.
technically in the book that came out that was about Asajj and Quinlan and them falling in love, she dies at the end of that.
Oh, maybe she died.
And then,
anyway.
but then
yeah,
they
but
brought
you
her
saw it,
back
yeah.
alive.
She's the gray.
They brought her back alive for the Bad Batch.
Asajj the gray.
Yeah.
Asajj the white.
or did
Asajj.
she not die yet?
I don't know. I'm not exactly sure on the time of it. But Quinlan's son, they're liking that. KG says Quinlan's son. There's a thought.
There's a thought.
I like
because
that.
it kind of looks like him.
It did kind of. You're right.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Except he didn't have quite the hair. He's
wasn't-
got
he
to
was
getting there,
work
though.
on it.
He wasn't pale enough.
Yeah, he wasn't pale. I want to see him jump. If he can jump like a mad dog, then he's
Mad
Quinlan's
dog.
son.
And if he's got psychometry where he touches something,
Yes.
and he can see whoever in
Feel-
the past.
yep.
See moments in time.
Yeah.
That's
it's
probably
so
how he
cool.
finds Asajj.
Might be. Well, wait, no. Asajj would be
Asajj is his mother.
is his mother, right?
Yeah, but isn't that how a little kid finds Asajj in the show?
Oh,
By using telepatry or whatever?
Telepatry.
yeah. I don't know, but no, psychometry.
Telephonesis?
It's called psychometry. But
He's
yeah,
tracking her because he's trying to find his mommy.
right.
And he found her.
she gave him up or something. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
She didn't even know he existed.
She birthed him.
I guess that's true.
That's what I was
I
trying.
didn't even know he
That's
existed.
what I was trying to get.
How, Dan?
Wait,
How? Oh, she has. Oh, she had her memory wiped.
maybe,
That's what it is.
Wait, so you're saying Leia is Padme's
It's one of those moments.
No, Padme is Leia's mom. You just
Back
said it's
in
Leia's.
time. We're doing like
Leia's
the old
Padme's
Terminator
mom.
thing here. It's like his best friend is actually is her father. What is happening?
Right.
Yeah, no. So I hope they
Maybe
show
she
that.
thought he died.
Yeah, or yeah, there could have been that. Well, because she did die technically in the book, so
Maybe she thought he died.
there could
It's
be that.
not even. It's not even Asajj. It's a clone.
It's a
of
clone
Asajj.
of Asajj.
It's an Asajj
We're
clone.
going way off the rails with this, but but do you guys like the characters though? I like the characters they're bringing in.
So far, yeah.
Yeah, and Cad Bane. Cad Bane's epic. He's always been cool.
You think that's his brother?
I wonder, or his best friend. The only thing that makes me nervous is like they don't add a love story there.
Yeah.
That
Gross.
will
Don't do
ruin
that.
it.
His brother's name is Candy.
Candy Bane.
Candy cane. Because there's Cad Bane or Cad
close
Bane.
It'd be
enough.
Candy Bane.
Candy Bane. I said it wrong.
Candy fears that man.
He's the bane of all.
No, but I
candy.
mean,
Of Candy's existence.
It's true. Cad is a complicated character, but he's definitely a bad king.
He's definitely a cad.
Cad Bane became basically the new Boba Fett
Yeah.
of
Of
like
this
Clone
generation.
Wars.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You couldn't beat him. You could never beat him in Clone Wars.
No.
You just couldn't take him down.
right. And that's kind of how Boba Fett
And
was.
technically, he's still alive.
yeah.
If we
Then
count
Boba Fett took
if
him
we
down.
count if we count
Well,
Boba Fett
yeah.
as canon.
That's the only problem with some of this is being prequels. Although we don't
Yeah.
know Asajj, unless depending on the timeline.
Yeah.
But with Cad Bane, we know he lives. So unfortunately, but
Bad king.
KG had some interesting insight. saying
he said, I heard it was probably Cad's best friend, and he may have stole his wife or something. Wow,
Stole his wife? You mean his wallet?
his woman.
Why would
I
he
think he's
steal his
talking about the
woman?
woman.
He took everything from me.
Yeah,
I mean,
it could
I
have
guess.
been.
Maybe,
Yeah.
or maybe it was. Yeah.
Maybe it was
Hey,
like he was
there's a
gonna-
romance story there.
Maybe he was going to win the big game in high school, and he stole it. He didn't let him. Like he stopped him.
Yeah, it was definitely
You
a
stole
high
everything
school
from me.
a high school rivalry.
They were in target
They
practice,
were
and
frenemies.
he won.
They were frenemies.
He'd never let me win.
It just got
I had to become the best in the
because
galaxy.
obviously Cad Bane is like very Western,
Yeah.
and so that little showdown just is fitting for him, right?
Stole his kid too. That's how she didn't know that.
Cue Jerry
Right.
Springer. He didn't know he had a kid.
Where's his little robot friend?
Oh,
Toto?
Toto? I don't know.
Yeah.
Toto,
Did he die?
Mr.
Toto
Toto.
might have died.
Did he die in Bad Batch?
I might have.
'Cause I think that's the last time we saw him.
That's hilarious. I'm
He
just
didn't
making the
die. He
connection.
survived. He was
that-
best friends with Omega. He's with
Yeah,
Omega
right.
probably.
He's probably with Omega. I'm just making that connection that Toto and the Wizard of Oz is the same thing.
Yep.
They really like the Wizard of Oz and
these
Star Wars.
roads connect.
all these roads connect.
All
Follow
these
the
roads.
Yellow Rick's Road.
I just want to see the Rick's Road again. We're gonna get back to the Rick's Road crossing, right?
I don't know. I think so. But yeah, it
That's
looks
where Cyril and Dietrich are gonna get married there on the Rick's Road crossroad.
right. I like.
From funeral dirge to wedding procession.
I like how Duke summed it up. I dig it. I'm cautiously optimistic. Yeah, I think I'm in the same boat. This one looks more promising than the last one, just for the characters alone. As long as it's interesting storytelling, and I think it'll be a good time. I don't know if it's going to top Tales of the Jedi, but I think it will be way better than Tales of the Empire. That's just the feeling I'm getting right now. You guys agree?
That the
Yeah.
feel that you get.
Yeah, I get the feeling.
I got
I
the feeling.
can't stop the feeling. Dan's just like,
What's happening?
I feel like I'm throwing my voice. I'm like, say something to.
I got
hi.
that's pretty.
Isn't that crazy?
That's
You
weird.
can do it.
Do it again.
Hi. Isn't that nuts?
That is weird.
creepy.
Oh my-
Hello.
Oh, wow.
It's kind of like a ventriloquist.
Yeah,
thing.
that
It's
is.
like the worst
It
thing. It's like
usually
for
works with hi.
For an audio video guy, it's kind of freaking me out because
Hi.
I feel like we got some serious
Yeah.
lag.
The
Do it,
things
right?
that entertain you guys.
We are but
I watched a
children.
video of somebody who did it, and I'm just like, that's actually like mind blowing that you can do that.
Yeah.
You imagine like just coming up to someone being like, hi. And they're just like, what?
And then they do it. All of a sudden,
Yeah.
everybody's
They do it
like
back.
cursed to do it.
Whoa!
Or they do it back to you with
The
what?
whole world is lagging right now.
That is
Yeah.
incredible,
They're
actually.
Like, what? I can't even do it. What? I can't do it. I can't do it like you. Say, can you do what?
Can I do what?
Yeah.
What?
Nice,
They
Nick.
do that back to you? That would be hilarious. I'm like,
What?
You guys are magical. That's funny.
oh, wow. I didn't know you have a ventriloquist.
Just be like,
There's new comments.
okay.
huh?
Oh, my goodness.
Brain,
Oh, my God.
brain buffers in real time.
Yeah, that's basically what it is. It's a show called Stay on Target where we don't. So
Ventriloquic.
Ventriloquic.
that's good. I like it.
Oh, good
All right,
grief.
we got other things to talk about here. So we got
We do?
Yeah, the two. Let's go back here.
Wow.
Hang on, people.
Let's go back.
I can do this. We got the 20th anniversary.
20 years old.
I'm always hitting the wrong button. 20th anniversary of
Yeah.
Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. It looks
Wow.
It looks good, I swear.
Well, if you get our
we go.
faces out of there.
Bup.
Yeah, there you go.
There we go. Now you can see it. And
It does look pretty epic.
and
doesn't
it
it?
comes out April 25th is
April
when it's
25th.
dropping. So I'm pretty pumped for that. Are you guys gonna see it? That's what I want to know. I don't know who.
Bro, are
all
we
is
gonna go see it?
Yes, we're gonna go see
What
it.
day?
I don't know. We gotta figure that out.
25th, so that's the Friday?
Yes.
It's a Monday.
It was a Monday.
I wonder if they're doing a Thursday night midnight showing. Man, I haven't been to one of those, and
I might have to take off work for that.
I know I would too. Oh man, but
Dude,
that,
but if
Yeah,
it's a Friday, I
it is-
am
it is a
so
Friday.
down.
let's do it
And
Friday.
it's not a D&D Friday,
No,
so
it's not. So we're gonna do it, baby. We're gonna be
We're
there.
gonna D and do it.
There you
Dean
know
do
it.
It looks absolutely epic. And I just saw today that they dropped, somebody leaked the intro.
Yep.
Like he
There's
says,
a little
Hayden does like a
intro.
little intro.
Yeah,
before
Hayden.
the-
Hayden,
the
Which
man,
is so
Hayden.
cool. I was like, dude,
Hayden.
that adds to it. I'm surprised they didn't do something like that for the one we just, the Phantom Menace, because we
The
just watched
Phantom Menace.
that one not too long ago.
No, without a doubt. And it's going to be, I heard they added all these special, like deleted scenes and whatever.
Was
Yeah.
the Phantom
Did
Menace?
they did.
Did they?
I didn't know that.
Oh, I thought there were some things added.
That'd be cool.
The Phantom Menace was the 25-year.
25. Yeah.
Okay, it's the No George special edition. No,
Yeah.
I'm kidding. I don't
The
think there's anything
specialist
added.
edition.
I think people were just like
That was
looking at
last
them.
year.
Was it?
It was 2024.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it was 24?
It
Oh,
was.
That was last year.
Because it came out in '99. that
That's
was funny.
Asajj.
That was last year.
How does
Oh, that was
Asajj
last
doesn't even know she had a kid?
I set myself up for that one.
Yeah, you led yourself to the water and
I
then you
was
drank.
like, oh, man.
And it was poison.
I'm 4 steps ahead of
It
myself.
was your
that time.
poison.
It's your own poison. Turned
your
you
own
turned
poison.
against me.
What's
You
up,
have
Ember
poisoned
Reese? How you
yourself.
doing?
Yeah, thanks for
Hello.
joining in. All right, cool.
Transition.
Distraction. Yeah. All right. And then, so after that, we're
Yeah.
pumped to see that. Let us know in the comments, though. Are you guys going to watch
Yeah, I got
this?
a poll going.
Oh, yeah. All right. We want to know. Are you going to go watch this in theaters? We definitely are. We can't wait to talk about it. All right. And last up for the news, the HoloNet news here is there was also a leak here. I'm just going to preface this as spoilers in some ways. We've
Maybe
kinda
we
already talked
shouldn't.
about
Maybe
it.
we shouldn't talk about it then.
What is this one? Should we
Okay,
save it for
I'll-
next
I'll-
week?
All
There,
I'll
there
say-
was, yeah.
All
yeah,
we'll
say
say
that.
is
Yeah.
there
We
was
were totally right.
a
Yeah.
leaked scene from Andor season 2
It's incredible.
that
It's incredible.
confirmed something. We think we're the first to figure out. Like
we think.
that was not
thunk.
eloquently put.
I think we thought we thunk it.
And I am a
First.
fifth lord.
Amethyst.
I'm a fifth lord. I'm a fifth lord.
Sounds so horrible, guys.
Lord.
Yeah,
Yes.
but yeah. Anyway, if you want to watch it, you can watch it online. The scene is it's called "Turn Out the Lights," which anyway.
Nobody's listening.
Turn out the light. Nobody's
That was
listening.
good. Yeah. All right. Cool.
Yeah, it's going to be fascinating, and I just think it's a preface of the greatness that is to come for all of us Andor fans from season 1. And I think like maybe things actually being realized that we hoped for once. You know how we like.
What did we hope for?
Well, maybe this would happen in this season, and maybe this would happen with these characters in the show, and then they don't deliver any. Remember, we are always like, no, they're
Yeah,
not
yeah.
that smart to think of actually delivering the things. Like we're going to think it better than they would do it. I feel like for once we might be proven wrong on that, or at least closer to our expectations.
Yeah, they're gonna
Hopefully.
or exceed.
or exceed. I'm hoping for exceed.
Excision?
Although it does with this scene though too. I do have to say, it does make me slightly concerned that it might be even more adult in some ways. Granted, we got one scene kind of in the first season with Bix and Tim. I shouldn't even utter his name, but
Cue Matt.
Q-Mat. Yep, they have to turn. Yep. I don't even know if I want to say that because I don't want to give anything away. We're trying not to spoil anything.
Yeah, I didn't get
But-
that impression, but you're right. It's definitely like Andor season 2 is probably even less for kids than Andor season 1.
I think-
in that sense,
yeah.
you know, like this is
Yes.
for the adults in the room
Right.
that are okay watching like rated PG-13 plus.
Right. It's made.
I don't know, within reason, like
Yeah.
storylines and whatever. I don't think they're gonna go like it's Disney Plus after all.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, but I mean, they've had some pretty risque stuff on Disney Plus now.
Isn't
Oh, really?
Deadpool on Disney Plus?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Deadpool is on Disney Plus now too.
Disney
So
Plus.
Tim, absolutely.
I'm a thief.
yes, says Matt. Yeah,
That's exciting.
it's just a lot of people. I've seen some people complain online about Andor being too adult.
Delete them.
Oh, wow.
Whoa, we haven't
You
even
heard it here
seen anything
first,
yet.
folks.
No, I'm just saying. Like,
Dan wishes to
they,
delete
They
them.
don't need to watch it then.
Yeah,
You know, if
Yeah.
it's too adult for them, they can go back and watch.
Well, you know, they're probably the ones
Star
that
Wars
are like,
Tales of the what's the little kids one? Go watch
Yeah.
that if you're too scared.
Goodness.
they're probably the
If
ones
the
that are,
storylines are too scary for you and too adult, then go back and watch your little 4-year-old.
yeah, they're probably the parents that are like letting their kids watch it.
Yeah, right.
You know, because
Yes,
it's
this
just
is-
it's a bad idea to begin with, and
Right.
then that happens, and then they get upset, and it's just like, yeah, but you're the dumb who's doing it in the first place.
And they're the ones that are
that's
sending-
on you. That's on you.
Yeah, and they're the ones dropping off their kids at the movie theater.
yeah, yeah.
They're the ones dropping off the kids at the movie theater watching Moana too, and they go see Ninja Assassin.
yeah. Oh,
You know.
wow.
Man, Ninja
Everybody
Assassin
was
a
made
great
of
film.
grape. Was
No,
it-
Grapes? You mean tomatoes?
tomatoes. Bro.
A grape tomato, I guess. But I was thinking like steak
They
tomatoes.
used all the tomatoes in the
Man,
whole
that
world. for
ketchup,
that.
ketchup too.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I think
But-
it was.
Wasn't that the one where it was like everybody was like red mist?
Yeah, basically, everybody just
It was just
exploded.
like
It was terrible. It was
there's
definitely
a scene in there. I think
Straight
he like
R.
just goes like straight for him, and it's just like,
Yeah, it's like
and it was just like, what is this movie?
it's one of those movies where
Yeah.
it got to the point where you're like, what are we watching anymore? Like the special effects people, not even special effects. Yes, special effects, but
Yeah.
the people that love blood and gore, like nobody reined them in.
Dude,
like,
there was-
Wow.
to the point where you're like, okay, this is so unbelievable now.
The point where he's fighting his former master, and his master like just sticks his fingers in his ribs and like twists, and he just like
my
coughs up blood. And I was just like,
Okay, wow.
what is happening right
We
now?
probably didn't need to say
No,
that.
I'm sorry.
Definitely
I'm
didn't
sorry.
need to
But
know that.
it's stuck in my mind.
Yeah, it
right?
is.
It's just it was the goofiest thing I'd ever seen. I
was
think I
so
laughed
goofy. Yeah,
actually
we
when it
did.
happened.
We
It was just like
laughed. We laughed.
This is like
Most everybody doesn't even know what we're talking about. It was like
Yeah.
some
Ninja Assassin.
off movie that came out a long time. I don't even
Yeah.
remember.
It was like
But-
2000.
I remember it was
12 or
it was marketed
Thanksgiving.
it as
It was
like really
epic
gory.
fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a fighting movie. Yeah,
Yeah.
he was betrayed. type
But I don't
thing.
think Andor's going that far.
No, I don't think they're going that far.
We can
Not
only
even just
hope.
PG-13 or whatever.
And
But
did you see Bismo, Dan?
Bismo, didn't see what he
Oh,
said.
yeah, I'll put
He's
it
taking
here.
your comments to heart.
He's taking your comments to heart, man. What do
I
you have to
guess
say?
I will, Dan.
I guess
Which
I
comment?
will.
Which comment are you guessing I will?
Probably
Maybe
the
the-
one where
the
the people go
4-year-old.
watch the other shows.
Oh yeah.
Because this is too adult for them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe, yeah.
And right before that, you
Is-
said to delete.
But I don't
them.
think Bismo said this is too adult for him.
Well,
No.
Exactly.
no.
So then you don't have to take my advice. If this is too adult for you, I said, then go watch the 4-year-old.
Oh, okay.
Or if it's too adult for your kids, go watch the 4-year-old. show.
Yeah, you know what? If
You can
don't
interpret
like it,
however you
can
want. I
Also,
just-
go watch the 4-year-old one.
You can directly quote me. I didn't say I don't want people to not watch this. I just said
Right.
if you're complaining that this is not for kids, then you're correct. This is not for. This
Yeah.
is not made for. This
It's
is
not-
made for.
I don't think it's meant to be for kids.
This is a
Definitely
higher intellectual show.
Yeah.
Something that you would watch on like
Right.
HBO Max. Maybe you wouldn't show your kids stuff on HBO Max. You wouldn't show them like what was
Right.
that Penguin movie or Penguin show? They said they loved it on HBO Max. It was like a Batman thing.
not. Oh yeah.
Sorry.
with,
the penguin. My mind
what's
went
his
like,
face?
Like,
Like Happy Feet
Yeah, no, from
or Madagascar.
I know you're
or
talking
pick,
about.
or pick a good
That man.
a
That was
higher
yeah,
caliber show that's like HBO Max or Netflix, something like
Like
that.
Chernobyl.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah,
No, that's over in Europe.
No, it's
There
like
were
you're,
kids
you're talking
involved.
like you're like Game of Thrones. They're not going like Game of
Yeah,
Thrones.
no,
adult-
they're not
adult
doing
things.
no,
Yeah.
no. They don't need to.
Right,
They don't
no.
even. They don't even come close to that.
Well, see, that's the thing though. Is like you can tell good stories without putting all that stuff in there.
Right, exactly. And I think that's, honestly, I think that's where most people are coming from when they're talking. They're
Yeah.
kind of complaining because George, and they go off of what George said, which I can't fault him for that. For the fact that George always said Star Wars was made for 13-year-olds, kids coming of age. But also, though, but even to that, he was talking about the movies specifically when he was discussing that. So I think if you just run with that, I think you're missing a huge part of Star Wars. And that's what I've always said is you can do different genres in Star Wars.
I'm a Sith.
And that's what they're doing with Andor. And I think that's why we're enjoying it so much because a lot of the fans of Andor like more complex storytelling in a show form as well. So it's for more the adults. This one's not necessarily for the kids, but I think that's okay. And whenever the kids that watch Star Wars, like us, come to a certain age, I think they'll really appreciate Andor for its storytelling.
Andor what?
Andor what? So that's kind of my feeling about it. I think you don't have to watch it, obviously, if you don't like that kind of stuff. And if they go too far, I will call it out if it goes too far. If it goes too far, there is a line that I think they do not need to cross.
I don't think they're going to.
I don't think they will, and it's all about context.
If they
we
do,
have to
it's
watch.
kind of like you guys, like you shooting yourself in the foot.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing?
It's kind of funny in our way, and for us in some ways, because like we're definitely more like family friendly, typically our show. But we can appreciate at least the good, and they don't go over the top. I feel like in the first season, Andor.
No, they don't.
And I think they're going to stick
argue
to about the same level for the second
I would argue
one.
there were worse
Implied
and
things.
weirder moments in like the Acolyte. Worse, weirder, like
Oh,
I
yeah.
didn't-
oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
one,
Like
it was like this
that's
is just
that's
weird.
like weird. You know, this is intelligent, and this is. I think they could cross the line, but they're just gonna like nod at some things like that. I mean, they did freaking torture in season 1.
Yeah, it's not.
I mean,
for
but they
kids.
did that in Obi-Wan show, or they tried to,
Well,
and
and
it
to
was
be-
like a kid
yeah.
version.
To be
and then
fair-
they tried to again, and Acolyte, these other weird shows.
To be fair, they also tortured Han Solo in The Empire Strikes Back.
And they did it
I
in
mean, you heard him screaming, and they also did it for
the
Leia
movie
with the
and they did
the
it with
torture
Ray.
droid.
They did it with Ray
Yeah,
technically, and
so-
Kylo. It's like
So it's not really too far from what's
it
already
just made
happened.
it feel like the way they did it made it feel more like
intense.
it scared you. It's like when we watched it again the other day, I was like, yeah, that was pretty intense.
yeah.
So it's intense, but for that reason, it's going to be incredible.
They didn't really like pull the punches when it came to things like that. Like
Right.
Lucas would pull it a little bit. He wouldn't go full. But I mean,
Yeah.
there's so many adult elements in Star Wars.
I mean,
it's so funny
in the
that
first scene, like
people go
Nick just sent the thing,
fixate on
like,
it.
bacon smell or whatever. What was it? Like the
A
first
what?
opening movie, his parents get roasted.
yeah.
So the first impression in the first 30 minutes, you're seeing like
slight barbecue smell.
skeletons,
Yeah.
flaming skeletons, and then you see the arm cut
Right.
off with blood all over the floor.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, it was
Yep.
made for 13. And then by the Return of the Jedi, she's not wearing very much. And there's other
Right.
strange things along
Yeah.
the way that you meet and see that you probably shouldn't see or meet along the way if you're a 13-year-old or a 10-year-old or whatever.
Right.
It was made for 13-year-olds because 13-year-old boys in the 70s thought they were like 30.
Yeah, right. It was
And they
different
were. They were
time.
already smoking cigarets and driving fast cars. Like
Yeah.
George Lucas or whatever.
Right. Exactly.
Nowadays, they're like chicken jockey.
Yeah.
And that's
That's
what
from the
Matt,
Minecraft.
Matt just said he's going to stand up and say Andor jockey or something like that.
Andor jockey.
Cereal jockey.
Cereal jockey.
Yeah,
Is that
cereal
from
jockey.
Minecraft?
It is.
I haven't seen it.
I don't understand the reference, but apparently
I don't either.
It's
it makes
bonkers.
people unruly and they
Yeah.
start trashing the theater.
It's
Don't
bonkers.
And I'm
trash
like-
the theater kids.
I'm like,
No, it's
why?
just crazy. Like that's 13-year-olds now.
This is why Minecraft needs to go away.
right.
That's another show.
That's for another show.
No, it's this show. We're doing
I
it.
make $1 billion. That thing.
Right. Exactly.
Good lord.
Oh man. So yeah, to sum it up, I
Cautiously
think it's
optimistic.
we're cautiously, and you gotta watch it. What we always say here is you gotta judge it off of watching it. So, and to see it till the end. So I think it's gonna be good. I mean, I know
I
we're
am
all
not cautiously optimistic. I am freaking excited.
Yeah. No, I'm not.
It's gonna be great.
I'm more.
I am cautious about some of the
adult
things. Yeah.
That's what
but
I
don't.
mean.
I actually am not that cautious because I feel like what we got in season 1, if they continue that, they know it worked.
Yeah.
They could push the envelope, but I think they're not
Yeah, I think he's smart
because
enough. I
they
think he's
want to
smart enough
land the
know.
plane and not have like a dagger. Oh, well, you could have had something perfect, but you did this stupid thing. You know,
Yeah.
he's not going to shoot himself in the foot, and that's his legacy after 6 years of work with all these characters.
Right,
He's gonna. I think he's gonna deliver it.
I think so too. I am actually really looking forward to this.
I hope so.
have been. And yeah, so we're excited to see where it goes as long as, certain people don't meddle with it. That's the other thing I got.
Yeah,
But I don't
there's
think
that, yeah.
I
Because
don't
they
think
had
he let them. I don't think
There
he was going to let
stupid
them.
stuff in the first season.
Yeah, there was, and that was the only thing that was a bummer. But anyway, so that concludes the HoloNet news.
That rhymed.
It did. All right, now we're gonna move on, people. We're gonna move on to talent on target. We have
Talent on
Rise of the Fans Andor edition, baby. So we're gonna get to your submissions here. We got a few of them for you guys, and we're excited to show you. Anybody who entered gets a special sticker, right? Can we We can show them that, right? Small price.
Well, we will show them.
We will
show
show them, yeah.
All right, cool.
And we get. Oh, we can't see. We can't show it yet, but we've been eating.
Yeah, we could lead with that. You want to lead with that?
Go. Yeah,
Yeah.
All right, let's lead with it. So,
Lead it.
Speaking of talent on target, the Sant. What'd you say? The Sant gals?
Sant ladies.
Sant ladies.
Salt ladies.
All the Sant ladies got together and made these epic popcorn B2 emo
Popcorn buckets.
popcorn buckets, and they're absolutely epic.
And then, do you want to tell them where you got the idea, or no?
Yeah. Well,
Because then they could do it.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I'll even put it in the description of the video. So
Okay.
the template came from StarWars.com. They actually put this out there for people to make their own popcorn buckets at home or wherever.
Make it yourself.
They're good too. They
Yeah,
make it
And it was
yourself.
really fun. Little,
that's fun.
little craft. You got scissors and glue or tape. It's not too hard.
I like B2.
And yeah, it's so cute. You can't go wrong with these.
super emo.
Marva.
Yeah.
Aw, Dan.
Yeah.
Mama.
Kind of, yeah. He's basically the Star Wars version.
Of Wally.
Wally.
Yeah, that's what makes me
Wally,
happy.
yeah.
I think because I love the Wally. He needs an Eva in season 2.
Eva. Yeah, that would be hilarious.
Would that be good?
They give a droid love story. I would be all for that.
Let's do it.
If they pull it off like Wally does.
I mean, they could do it.
That
It
is
was-
some innocent. Like,
that would be the
fun-
love story Skylark was looking for.
Right.
These are the droids you're looking for.
Well, you get a special Wookiee cookie, all Sant ladies. Thank you for making
Thank you
these. And
for working very hard.
you guys are
and-
very talented, and they do a lot behind the scenes too, guys. So we do
Yeah.
appreciate everything they've done and do for us here on Stay on Target. We are able to reap the benefits without doing any of the work, which is crazy. And so we thank you guys so much. Thank you, Fact Checker, and all the Sant ladies.
Absolutely, it was a fun gals time.
And there's actually 4 of them on here.
Yeah,
so
4.
Yeah.
Like I get 2.
We actually made 5. But
They made
mine's
5,
back
but
here.
hers is back there, and they're different flavors. So there's like just different flavors.
Yeah, regular popcorn.
So many.
There's white
wish you could be
chocolate
here.
covered popcorn. Yeah, there's.
We'll be enjoying it because we're going to be watching in the members the
Absolutely.
finale of season 1. So we'll be
Yes.
pounding this because we'll be so nervous.
Yeah, and if you guys haven't yet, we got a membership program here.
On program.
On program. We
No,
got a
wait for
membership
that.
here. If you guys want to join, it's less than a candy bar a month. Probably less than the popcorn we bought.
It's $3 million.
It's homemade popcorn.
Homemade
so it was
popcorn.
pretty cheap.
Oh wow! But
That's crazy that
Wait.
you homemade it.
So you made the corn yourself
Yes, exactly.
in your backyard.
Yep. I grew those stalks.
Dried
Before the ice storm.
I grew those stalks. It's ice corn?
you got stalkers in the backyard. No, I'm just joking.
Ciro's
my
like, Ciro
goodness.
can't.
Seal car.
Zero corn.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. No. So anyway, join up. We'd love to see you guys.
Join.
We've been having a blast watching the previous season of Andor. We're gonna finish it up tonight. We got the last 3 episodes. We can't wait to watch it with everybody who's been watching with us. So come join us, have fun watching it with us. We're gonna have a great time.
Get
so
snacks or snack refills.
yeah, snack
at that time.
Yeah, for sure.
And maybe we'll do some bonus material for Andor during the season.
Oh, we definitely will, my friend. We
Bonus.
will.
I'm not saying anything, but I think that would be fun.
All right, let's keep moving though. Thank you again, though, Fact Checker. And
Yeah.
Salt
That's
Ladies.
brilliant.
Absolutely epic.
It was fun.
All right, so we got some more talent to get into. Do we want to?
Yeah.
We'll save yours
Yeah.
for last.
That's fine. Let's do what the other cool people did.
Yeah.
Wait, Dan did something?
Well, yes.
Didn't you do
And
something?
we did it
Yeah.
too.
By Dan, we mean the Sant crew did something.
Yeah.
We did?
Nice.
Yeah, I'm
What
excited
did
to
we
show.
do?
I'm excited to show off our talent on target.
Did
as
you
well.
have another time?
Oh, I did. I have a small one
yeah,
here.
I was gonna say.
Force grab it. All right, so this is
really
Andor's blaster.
Yeah.
Small version.
I really can't claim
From Las
much. It's
Vegas.
literally a 3D printed thing. So I literally just
That's
3D
pretty cool,
printed and
though.
put it together. I was gonna paint it, but then the ice apocalypse happened, and I did
yeah.
not get a chance to paint it. So I'm
Yeah.
sorry, I failed you.
The
for
world
last
pretty
time.
much stood still.
It's a little small. I think the scale's slightly too small.
It is.
but I'm new to 3D printing.
Force
so-
perspective, Dustin. Just hold that out in front of you.
Oh, the fish was this big.
Yeah, there you
How
go.
do you make your hand smaller? There we
Hold
go.
it with wires.
Yes.
So anyway, that's Andor's blaster. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That is my not good talent.
It's good though.
Not good
I like
version.
it. It's the snow
It's fun.
version.
It's awesome.
It is the ice version.
the ice
you go.
version.
It's
no.
actually made of icicles from the ice apocalypse. I made it.
It's really cold in here.
I carved it.
It's actually dry ice.
I ice
He's
carved
burning his hands right now.
I do for art. It's
It smells like
sticks to my
burning
face.
flesh.
and it's a water gun.
It is. And what we really learned from Andor was shoot first and ask questions, later.
Don't even ask questions.
Don't even ask questions. Shoot them.
We originally learned that from Han,
Yeah.
but Andor shot
He asked
first.
a lot of questions.
Andor.
No, Han.
Handor. All right, let's get to the real people's talent though. Here, we're not real. You're real.
You're real.
You're real.
This is all AI.
Absolutely. And
Yeah, we're actually computer
We've
programmed.
been computer. We're in the Matrix. All right, what
that's
fact
pretty
checker?
cool. Okay. Well, yeah, no, of
That's
course.
pretty cool.
Our Gonkers
like a
are super talented, and I mean, we'll show this in a second, but we'll start off with our moderators on target, who kind of inspired the theme this time. Of course, we're super excited about Andor, but Hannah herself has been working on for a long time that Rogue One poster.
Ready to reveal?
So yeah, let's go for
3,
it.
2,
Show
1.
it.
Reveal.
There it is. Look at
What?
that.
Excellent.
In all of its majesty.
Yeah, and
that
that's
is
so
epic.
cool. I mean, it's huge too. I forget the dimensions, so
Yeah.
hopefully Hannah can let us know. But it was like 4 feet tall.
Yeah,
and
like you don't understand
2
the
feet wide or
scale
something. Yeah,
of
maybe
this.
And now she's going to start skillfully recreating all of Rogue One in that style.
And
Oh
that's
my goodness.
It's only
hand drawn every scene.
Oh
my
She
goodness.
said it's only 3 feet by 4 feet high.
Only?
Only
Unbelievable. So like we need
by
the
4 feet.
you know how they say like banana scale or whatever.
Yeah, we need a scale banana.
Like they did that on it says National Banana Day or something like that. Did you know that?
I didn't know. I wish I
Tested.
did. before
Adam-
this.
Adam
I thought that
Savage
was
from
I
Tested,
thought that
yeah.
was last week.
I would have definitely
like-
put some bananas in here.
Yeah, isn't that
Bananas.
funny? But like, yeah, it's that's
how they
like
scale
4
things?
bananas.
That's great.
Yeah, it's like
I like,
something.
I've seen
certain
people
things.
use like credit cards and stuff like that as
because like you put your hand up against something and that's how you.
and that's
you know.
how they get
But
their
it's
identity
Shaq's
stolen.
hand.
It's Jack's hand.
so you don't know the actual scale.
It's Jonas Suitamo
Jonas, that would have been a better one.
Jonas.
Jonas Suitamo.
or
Suitamo.
He
Peter
sounds-
Mayhew.
What? He's not actually Japanese, but his name sounds Japanese, but he's like
He's
Finnish or
Swedish.
Swedish or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
Suitamo.
Sweet them all.
Oh, but that is absolutely
crazy.
epic.
Can we zoom a little bit
goodness.
on some of the
Hannah did that, and
parts?
she's been working on it for how long?
It was months. I know she started
I think it was a year.
Probably, yeah. Might have been about a
You're
year.
better at it probably.
But yeah, I think like KG said, look at the colors. I mean, it's
Yeah.
Look at the
beautiful.
colors.
Everything pops. Like all the characters.
pops,
so
right?
good.
I love the Scarif. That's Scarif, right?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, and then
Yeah,
the
let's-
AT-ATs.
let's
It's
zoom
just
in.
bonkers. And
Look at the detail, man.
Vader
Right.
over the shoulder is perfect with the
Yeah.
reflection.
Yes.
Yeah, and the cool thing is we kind of got to see the progress of this.
We did,
She
yeah.
showed us in the
I remember
beginning,
that.
and she kept kind of giving us updates as we went through some talent on targets here, and it was so cool to see.
Over a year, she said.
Over a year to make. Holy.
Yeah, and I think she finished it maybe within the last month.
She's
so
Like
it's-
20 minutes ago.
Finish it.
She wins. She wins the amount of time to put in
Ivan-
talent on target.
I even like how she did this. It kind of like
I know, right?
pops and has like its own
It
style.
Looks, that's what I said. It looks like it looks like an anime show or
yeah,
something.
which
That's
I
true.
really like how she did that.
Now
So good.
we want this whole thing animated.
That's what I said.
Yep. It is absolutely gorgeous. Great job.
I love the
Hannah.
Death Star too. How it just kind
You
of fades in the background.
Definitely get a
Sticker.
Thanks for submitting that and for working on it. Man, that is awesome.
Yeah,
Are
great
you
job, Hannah.
She said, "Are those the actual Death Star plans?" Meg says, "Going throughout Jen."
Oh yeah, like the
Heck
little
yeah.
the
I think it
mechanical
is.
parts.
Yeah.
And just
That is so
Unbelievable.
cool.
good eye.
That's great.
Yeah, she says, heck yeah, Hannah.
Heck yeah.
Somewhere back there, Deidre and Cyril are making out.
Yeah, on the Death Star.
Maybe we don't
We're
know
like,
if
man,
they
this is
survived
awesome.
there.
If
Yeah.
they survive that, they might
I
have been
think-
long gone by
yeah.
Battle of Scarif.
TBD.
TBD.
Tubbed.
Tubbed.
It's tubbed, people.
Tubbed, people. You heard it here
Not
first.
shelved, it's tubbed. Where do you put your Christmas decorations?
Tub.
Tubs.
Oh, man. All right, cool. Well, that's absolutely epic. Great job, Hannah. I can't.
Thank
we
you
can't
for
praise
sharing
enough.
your talent
Thank
with
you for
us.
sharing
That's
your
Yeah,
just
talent.
absolutely.
Absolute bonkers.
All right, next up, fact checker, give us the
is the-
lowdown.
All right, and so this is kind of off theme, but we'll get there. This is from Night Sky.
Okay.
This is under the Roll the Tape Studios genre, and this is a creation by Night Sky. Yeah, it's her dragon character called Dragmere, I think is how you say it.
Oh
She
my
can let me know.
goodness.
But
Let's go to the
But yeah, so there's the drawing
Let's
of
zoom
it
in.
that I believe she's had this idea for a really, really long time, and now she's starting to mold it or plaster it or something to make it 3D again,
Nice.
come to life. And so this is like kind of initial stages, and she'll probably share some more updates through more future talent on targets.
That's super
Sweet.
cool. It reminds me of like the beast from the I always forget their names. The Acklay, I think, is the name of the one that has like the spikes in the ground.
Acklay, yeah.
But I love how it's like dragon formed with the tail, the spikes, the serpent style tongue with like a barbs on it. Dang.
Like a barbs.
The barbs on it.
Barbs are on
Wow.
the tongue.
But it's super cool. Let's move over to some of the. Holy
It does
cow, how
maybe
do you-
seem nightmarish.
Yeah.
It kind of
So
is.
she sculpted this.
It's like bone
yeah,
structure.
Definitely. That's a good way
Yeah.
to say it. Thank you, Nick.
okay.
There's like gears in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, what is
Yeah, isn't that
happening?
cool?
That is.
I thought it
This
was
should be
3D
entered
printed
into
for
like
second.
Oh,
no,
okay.
she's making this by hand.
This should
This
be
is
entered in
all
some kind of an art
hand-molded.
competition.
Okay,
This
like
is
Like with like the
ridiculous.
metal underneath first. So she got the frame and now is
Okay, so
building
there's
on
kind of like
that.
the head with the tongue. Kind
Yeah.
of whips around. There's the spiked legs there.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that is so cool. KG says
Okay,
wild.
When it looks that
It's-
good in photos, it's probably. I mean, this is crazy.
Yeah, she
right.
said it's really delicate though. So
Oh, I
again,
bet.
very tedious work.
Oh, this
Again,
is a close-up
dedication.
on the mouth.
Are you gonna paint it?
Yeah, she is painting it. Actually, I've already seen an update, but
Oh wow.
again, yeah.
Do you have some kind of art place to to show this?
Display
Because
this
this needs
stuff?
to be in like the
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 Science.
Star Wars Art Museum.
you need like the
Yeah.
roll the
something.
roll the tape studio
Studios, art studio.
art studio. Yeah,
Studios.
Studio
I'll get
Studios.
there eventually. Don't worry about it.
He just had a slight stroke.
It was just a slight one.
Nice guy said in the chat, he is a pain in her behind, but she
Yeah.
refuses to give up on that guy, even though he is very fragile.
Yeah.
Fragile.
Oh, she's going to encase it in a resin cube.
Yeah, there you go.
That is cool.
That's dope. You
So
should make like
now-
a table.
So somebody will find it in
I
like
wanna do
1,000 years if you bury it, and they'll be like, "Look at the
They'll
creatures
be like,
that were crawling
what
across
is
the
this?
I know.
Who was Night Sky?"
10,000 years from now.
Yeah.
They're like, what technology did they have?
Right.
Oh my goodness. That is absolutely
Unbelievable.
epic. Is there a name? Is there a name?
Dragmere.
Dragmere. Okay,
Dragmere.
cool. So this is Dragmere in all of its forms.
All
I
of
love
its
the
glory.
artist rendition and then bringing it to life is so drawing it is already talented enough, and then you went another step and you're like, I think I'm gonna make it.
I'm
real.
gonna build this.
Yeah.
That is just awesome. So-
Definitely. Yeah. And then so the next few images are also from Night Sky, and they're, I think, different versions of Jin Urso from Rogue One.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So
Oh yeah.
she's on theme. She's on target.
She's on
definitely-
target.
She's on theme.
That is
Yep.
absolutely epic.
Yo.
And that's in their own kind of signature styles.
Yeah.
Which is so cool.
But then the next few are, hand drawn again. Which
Okay.
is
Wait, so you can see this one, right? So this
yeah.
one
It's digital.
digital.
Digital,
yeah.
yep,
Which
mhm.
looks epic. I
It
do
does.
like their style with that. So that's Jin Urso. That is so cool. Jin from Rogue One. Rouge
Jin.
One, which we haven't met yet in Andor. Oh, well, which we won't because they only meet in Rogue One. So.
Yeah, good try.
Yeah.
But
try, Dustin.
Saw knew her.
They might do. Yeah, they actually might do.
Galen.
They
knew
could
her.
have. They could add her in season 2.
Lyra. I mean,
Yeah.
maybe she'd
Yep.
be really young.
Yeah, you
I
could.
would be happy seeing Lyra for a few minutes.
You know what this one reminds me of is the Clone Wars art style from the original Clone Wars.
Yeah.
The Gendy Tartakovsky.
That's what it looks like.
That's what
yeah.
it looks like. It's
wow.
really cool. I love that. I love that art style too. And then look at that one.
really
Oh
cool.
my
We
goodness.
love it.
Yeah, the hood
The
is
hood.
epic.
It looks really
It is.
good.
Very detailed.
Yeah, KG said the curls are cute.
I don't know why we all said it that way, but
I didn't
no,
say it
absolutely
that way. You two
fantastic.
did.
I know we did.
You weirdos.
Absolutely fantastic work, Night Sky. Everything
Yes.
you did there. The twins. If you guys haven't yet gone to their channel and subscribed, you are missing out. They are always putting out awesome content, and you guys got to check it out. They are super talented. They have been with us for a long time. Grateful. We're very grateful to have them here
Without a
and
doubt.
all the talent they've shared with us and helped us with as well. So definitely subscribe to Roll the Tape Studios.
You see
and
how much
check out all
blood,
the stuff.
sweat, and tears they
Yeah,
put into all
seriously.
their projects. Unbelievable.
Yeah, so it's absolutely epic. Great job, girls, ladies.
Yeah.
Country woman.
Felt weird for me to say.
Lady.
Ladies. All right, you ready for the next one there, fact checker?
Yeah.
Which is
Our reveal for the sticker.
for the sticker. All right, so here is in theme for the sticker. This is what you will be receiving, Roll Twins, and we're also going to extend it to all of the members. So if you join up and become a member today, you can have this one-of-a-kind sticker from Stay on Target.
That's
you know,
right.
you have a face for radio, Dustin.
I know, I do. That's very true. I have a voice for it sometimes, too, if I'm not stroking
Does
it.
that mean you have a voice for TV?
Yeah, he's got a voice for TV.
Voice for silent movies?
Yeah,
Wow, I didn't know I was going to get roasted like this popcorn.
That's right.
always.
I love that you added the popcorn.
I love the
fact
popcorn.
checker made this up. She absolutely killed it on this. And we can't wait to show this to you guys. And I'm definitely going to put it on a T-shirt. And
do it.
And now we need the Eva. And I saw Matt said some name of a droid.
yeah, what was it? It was
L3 something. Oh, wait, no, one, not the L3. Is it the one from?
oh, maybe.
Yeah.
Was
Get
that what it
out
was?
of
Oh, no.
It was a trap.
Don't.
I don't think so. Maybe it was something else. I'm
Hopefully it
pretending it
wasn't.
was something else. Actually,
Pretending
now
it's
that I said
something
it.
else.
It was L3-37
It
question
should
mark.
be like
Elite. Was it like
Explain yourself, Matt.
What I need
Oh,
is
you
an
guys called her
Eva.
out.
Yeah.
Wasn't
oh, my
L-
goodness. He's just laughing
I
at us.
thought
Wow.
L3 was from
Thank
Solo.
you.
Matt set us up. He
Yeah, it
set
is
us
from
up and we
Solo. Yeah.
stepped in it.
Is it from Solo? If it's from Solo,
He's laughing, so it is.
banned. No, I'm just joking.
Yeah, L3 was the solo droid.
Yeah, it was and that was the worst love story ever. It was so weird.
He was setting it
Phoebe Waller-Bridge or whatever is
Yeah.
Let's not relive it. The point is, this sticker is phenomenal. Yes. Matt or Bismo was asking who made it from the show. Well, I'm going to give it to the Sant ladies, right?
all the Sant ladies
Or
all
one
the
Sant lady.
ladies.
Yeah.
Was it the fact checker?
The fact checker made this.
Just
No,
straight
she's-
up. It was the fact
Yeah,
checker.
she made
Nobody
this.
did this except for the fact checker.
Yeah, she added in the one way out food on
She
Target.
made the popcorn, put it in the picture.
and put it in the picture.
Put it
That's
in the
actually
picture.
The popcorn that was made here tonight. She put it in
She
there.
digitized this.
And we also
Basically.
we got B2 emo, which is the droids are always fun, man. In Star Wars,
Yeah.
that's one of the best parts, and we love B2. But great job, fact checker. Great
Yeah.
job, everybody, for submitting your art. You guys are fantastic, and we're gonna leave it here. We're gonna do our art. It's a special reveal. We have a.
I haven't even seen this.
Yeah, I haven't seen this.
I
Dan,
haven't even watched it.
do you want to run it here, Dan? I mean, you
Run
want
it
to give us
here,
the
Danny boy.
lowdown?
Well, the fans or the members know. Let's go back to the game one because I got to drop it in.
Oh, yeah.
Or we're going to leave here. It's on me.
it's on you. Looking good.
So it's not about me. This is about these guys right here.
It's about us.
To my right.
I
Because
have got
Group
this.
effort.
there were some funny moments, if you guys remember, way back,
Way back.
we were challenged.
Before the beginning.
And in honor of Andor Season 2, we did a specific, we made it a live stream.
It was
Yeah.
a crazy.
But we
live
combined
stream,
all
yeah.
of our favorite things.
There
We
you
did.
go.
We did.
Popcorn? No.
I don't even remember this.
Andor,
Yeah, it's
Legos,
hilarious.
Oh, okay.
acting,
Somewhat.
live
No, that was
drama
real. That wasn't
productions.
acting.
That was real. It was pretty real. And then, put it all together.
And then some craziness behind the scenes, but really came into the scenes as
It
we
did.
went live for the first time for the
So-
SOT members.
Yes.
So basically, members.
Was it the first one for the members?
Yeah, it
Yeah,
was.
that was the first one for the
And it
members.
was the first one for you members.
First
Yeah.
members stream
Yeah.
we ever did.
I
Poor
forgot about
members.
that.
You guys can
They
you can
suffered.
literally go back and watch it. It is hilarious though, honestly.
Yep.
But Dan, our plan was to make a video, a shorter format video out of it. But we recorded so much, it was a monumental task that Dan took the undertaking and now has completed.
Yeah.
And I am pumped and excited
Oh, it's
to
gonna be
see
great.
this. Did you want to say anything
Nope.
else, or should we just
Nope.
drop
I
it?
was
Let them
going to
watch
say
it?
it's
I wanna
about
watch
6
it.
months in the making.
Yeah,
And so it better be good.
it's gonna be good.
But not nowhere near the quality of Hannah Roller Night Sky, I must say, because they put years into this stuff.
Right.
But it should be fun. Hopefully you get a good laugh out of it. I think you will, and it's very on point for Andor Season 2 because, let's go back to...
And we'll be dropping this video also.
probably this weekend,
Yeah.
So you guys get to see it now, and hopefully you enjoy it.
Yeah.
I think you will.
I think they will.
I'm going to black out all of us.
Yeah, move us out because they.
Black us out.
Where did we go? There goes me.
There goes
There goes the logo.
You can move the logos. Well, maybe we should keep it. So
Keep the logos.
fact checker's always the last.
Keep
Fact checker's the last standing.
Oh,
It's so dark in here, guys. You have no idea.
You can't hear
All
us.
right.
It's too dark.
No more waiting. One
do
way
this.
out.
One way out, people.
Sing along if you can.
Ready?
We'll leave our mics on, I guess.
Yeah. Okay. But we're just gonna be laughing.
Here we go. Have fun.
Sit down. On program. Listen here. You got an hour and a half to finish this build for the Empire. Otherwise, you're getting fried.
Again?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Okay.
Get it done.
Yep. No problem. Oh, what are we doing? This is what we're doing. Oh no. Stickers got bent. Oh, that's no good. All right, yeah, but what we're doing is the Inquisitor Transport Scythe from Obi-Wan. Not a great show, but it had its moments. And this ship was one of them.
And it's Imperial.
And it's Imperial, I guess. All right, let's get to it. Look at that. It's the Grand Inquisitor.
That's not the Grand Inquisitor.
That's not. Get out of here. Right, Dan? Brother 5. Imperial.
It's crazy.
On program. I think you need a little bit more of a challenge. I'm gonna ask you some questions about the Empire.
Proceed.
See if you're worthy of getting out of this prison. 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 All right, so first question, you can keep building. You got time, time's coming, but if you get it wrong, if he gets it wrong, he's gotta go on program for 15 seconds, because remember, he's only got an hour and a half to finish this build. Otherwise, fried! He's gonna get fried like a fries. French fries, French fries, fries. Doesn't matter! First question. Who is the colonel in the Imperial Security Bureau, ISB for short?
Yep.
I mean, you are a prisoner, I don't know how smart you are. Assigned to work with Grand Moff Tarkin.
Is it Wolf Yularen?
That's correct,
Oh,
sir.
I did it.
All right. Periodically, I'm gonna keep coming in and asking you questions.
Okay.
Keep building. See you soon.
Okay, thanks. How's your mom?
Don't talk about my mom!
Got violent. Real violent.
On program. All right, sir. Back to building.
Okay.
But if you get this question wrong, you're on program for 15 seconds. What, according to Grand Moff Tarkin, would keep the local systems in line? Every time I see him, he says this word to me.
Oh, God.
He says, this will keep him in line.
Fear.
You're absolutely right.
All right.
I'm gonna have to get tough on you. They're only gonna get tougher from here.
Okay. So right now I'm about this far. And what's really interesting is the shape of this is really goofy. And I was wondering how they were gonna tackle it. So these two pieces are at like an angle and you can like move them because they're on a fixed socket right there. But then they're also like held in place by these side bars, these little blue bars, if you can see that. So they can't move much, but they can still move. I thought that was pretty neat. I think it's gonna be pretty neat. There are 924 pieces in this build. I only have 45 minutes left, and I don't think I can do this. I'm freaking out.
Here we go. On program. On program. Off program. Keep
Okay.
building. You only got so much time. You got about 45 minutes left, maybe a little bit under. Question. Here we go. Listen to this question. Prisoner. Inmate number N-I-C-K.
N-I-C-K.
What was General Grievous's official name after the Battle of Geonosis? It's a tough one. I told you it'd get tougher from here.
Commander of the Separatist Army? I don't know.
I think you got it wrong.
Oh.
Supreme Commander of the Droid Army.
Okay.
On program for 15 seconds. All right, I'll be back. Don't talk about me mother.
He's getting too into this. Don't even mention his dog.
What?
Nothing? Nothing? He didn't.
On program! All right, I'm back. How's your build going?
Oh, it's going.
It's going
I think I
good.
need new pants, though.
You're gonna have to get someone else down here for that. All right. Only got about a half hour left or so.
Yeah, I'm not gonna make it.
You're gonna make it.
I'm not gonna make
you're
it.
not gonna make it because I want you to. How many deactivated battle droids can be stored on a Commerce Guild support destroyer?
Commerce Guild?
Yeah, well, yeah. What you thinking?
50?
A little higher.
51?
Horribly wrong. It is up to 40,000. On program. What?
Sorry.
Oh, my head on tickle. All right, recalibrated. Get back to work.
Ooh. Yeah, Mom.
No, Mama!
I only have 45 minutes left, and I don't think I can do it. I'm freaking out. 50?
My head on tickle. Right, on program.
Goodness.
I got another question for you. You can keep building. You don't got a lot of time left. There's not much time left now, maybe. Who was the Imperial Governor on Lothal?
I can't. I don't. I give up.
Okay, no, you're done. Keep building. You don't have much time. And leave my mother out of it.
Oh, okay.
Tension is building.
Pretty neat.
There's not much time left now. It's not tickle settings. On program. What? On program.
I am on program.
You slap an officer, that's another 10 years. Another 10.
Another 10.
All right, let's see.
Can I work?
Yeah, keep working. Oh, another 10 years. What did C-3PO say they had done to the Tantive 4?
Yeah, I can't remember.
They shut down the main reactor.
Yep.
On program. That's it. He turned into a Wookiee. You're almost done. You're almost out of time. You better hurry.
Oh, this is great. This is fantastic.
All right.
Got it.
Oh, he's almost done.
He's almost got it.
He's almost got it, guys. All right, 30 seconds left.
Yeah, and that's that. I've done it.
Oh, he's done it.
Done it. Shoot him! No! I'm making my escape. You did.
Oh. Well, from me to you, I always liked you. Great job.
Great.
I'm gonna let you get out of this one, but we might catch you the next time, okay? No more talking about me mom. Well, I'll get out of your hair. Good job building. We need that for the Empire. For the Empire!
Back to my cue. One way up.
One way out. One way out. One way out. One way out. One way out.
Happy Imperial.
Wow, Dan.
Oh my goodness, that was absolutely epic. You'll see our faces in a minute.
That was beautiful.
That was wow.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Well,
I don't think
it
I've
turned
laughed.
out pretty good,
I
right?
don't think I've laughed that hard in a while.
Yeah.
That was
If that's the
yourself?
only
At
thing,
yourself?
if that's the only thing, no, Dan's edits are really what made it hilarious.
well, you guys had the moments. It's just finding the extra stuff to make it work, to make it punch a little bit. It's a little chaotic, but it's fun.
It is. That's like in my opinion, that's like probably the best YouTube video we've ever made.
Yeah.
I was inspired by YouTube video editing,
Yeah.
so
Yeah. I can see that.
That was the point.
Well, that was a plan when we went into it as well.
Yeah.
We're trying to make something a little bit different for our channel, but
Yeah.
if that's the only thing somebody sees from our channel, I'm fine with that.
Yeah, right.
well,
That's a
and
good
then
one.
the point was when I started editing, I was like, this is going to take a while to get it really like popping, because you literally did it in like an hour and a half, but
Yeah.
the whole thing was, a little longer than that or
Yeah,
whatever.
they're set up and stuff.
And there's still tons on the cutting room floor.
Yeah.
That was all the moments we came in and
Right,
did the funny things.
and that was the idea. And if you guys want to see the behind the scenes and the whole plot thing, go and watch, become a member and watch that live stream. It is quite hilarious. We were dying laughing during it, but
Yeah,
Dan
we
just
were.
took it to a whole nother level here
Yeah.
in a more smaller bite-sized version, which
Yeah.
is perfect. I love it.
a nice little 10-minute nugget out of an hour and a
Yeah.
half or 2 hours. Yeah.
And you released a short, like a little teaser a little while back, which was hilarious. And then KG even mentioned in there, he was like, I knew the mom part was coming.
Yeah. Some of the
Yeah, mom.
some of the jokes.
my kids still reference that.
Really?
I gotta talk about my mom.
Yeah.
Well, all of it was off the cuff. So
It
again,
was.
you
That's
guys are
what's-
so good at
That's
that
what's so
stuff.
funny. And then
Honestly.
like
So
the
ad
sneak
lib.
attack, I think was my favorite part.
Yes,
Because you
yeah.
like the behind the scenes, you walked, you like crawled in. It took a while to
It
get
did,
set where
yeah.
you couldn't be seen.
Yeah, you had to keep telling me like more that way, more this way.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then I had to like jump up without like tearing into the clothes I was wearing.
Yeah.
That's probably like the most production value we've put into a YouTube video
Yep.
Yeah.
It's great.
since like the fan films.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like trying to
Those
get
are more.
like the audio and the whatever.
Background.
Yeah.
Yeah, the background.
The
It was like a
lighting.
set.
It
The
was.
costumes. You guys got the costumes.
Yeah.
The Lego set.
Is kind of.
I think those characters need to return though at
They
some
might-
point.
Yeah.
I think they might have to at some point. We'll see. I don't know, but
Like next Wednesday.
that'd be hilarious.
Like next Wednesday.
So if that video gets enough views and enough likes,
If it gets like 7 likes, Dustin and Nick will do no.
yeah,
Absolutely.
we get 8 likes on it.
Because you're going to drop it separately.
Yes.
This video. So you're going to take it.
Yeah.
It's not just going to be in
Take
this
it,
stream.
care
It's
for
going to be
it.
separate.
Yeah.
Yep, we're gonna drop it live on the channel here. Look out for it soon. It's gonna be
Yeah.
dropping the next couple days, maybe the next weekend or so. Before
Maybe the
it'll be
next
before,
year.
right before Andor season 2. For
probably.
sure. So,
Well, probably this weekend.
Yeah.
You'll see it on the channel.
yeah,
And there's some extra nuggets behind the scenes that I'm still working on with Nick explaining the ship and
Yeah.
seeing the cool stuff. And
good.
because he talked a lot about it, and that was cool.
yeah. So you guys got a little preview. Well, edit 1. Well, you'll get the George Lucas special edition
Yep,
on
yep.
Saturday.
Yeah, it won't change much for Saturday, is what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I don't think. I think it'll probably be a separate drop, but
Yeah, it'll be great. We hope you guys enjoyed that, though. That was our Talent on Target Andor edition, and we're all
That was
getting stickers. That was Dan's. Yeah, that was Dan's. I mean, we were goofy, but Dan made it what it was.
the Dandor edit.
The Dandor. Yeah, exactly.
I don't know.
Classic.
I don't know. Andor definitely inspires some creativity.
Yeah.
So I think the Talent on Target Andor edition is pretty on point.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm excited. I hope it does well. We're really hoping that video does well and people watch it because it's just a fun time. It's funny and it's entertaining.
Hilarious.
So that was our Talent on Target. And so I just want to say for everybody, thank you guys so much for submitting your Talent on Target here tonight. We had a lot of fun. You will get your stickers. And,
Yeah.
what was the other thing? Fact checker, I'll
So
put you on the spot.
Obviously, I know people are busy. We didn't have a ton of submissions, but we had said initially that we would randomly pick someone to get a bigger prize
Oh, yeah.
for submitting a submission.
Right.
Yeah,
Submitting
for
their
submitting
talent.
the submission. Of
And-
course.
So we're all giving ourselves prizes.
Yay.
No, I'm
Yeah,
just
right.
you know.
$100.
So, taking ourselves out, obviously that leaves the
Yeah.
Roll Twins.
The Roll
and
Twins.
So yeah, we're gonna gift them. You guys want to say?
Which one are we doing? We had a couple of different ideas.
I don't. Yeah, I don't know what we.
Okay, the Disney Plus
Yeah, okay,
subscription
sorry.
for a month
The master
was
prize.
the idea.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
you can watch Andor, and we'll talk to you behind the scenes about
The
logistics,
grand
but-
prize you get
The
to watch.
grand
If you weren't already, you're going to be watching Andor.
You can watch Andor on us, baby. And just for submitting your talent, which we're very grateful you did. And
Yes.
that was awesome. So we want to give back to you guys. So thank you guys so much. Roll Twins and all the Sant ladies and Dan and everybody who's here tonight watching and having a good time with us and all the members out there. You guys helped make it what it was, and you make it epic here on Stay on Target. And we're glad that we can continue to grow this community with all of you here together. So cool. Well, I think we're running out of time. So we got to get the heck out of here. We're less than 1 week from Andor. Are you guys pumped? Are you excited? We were going to do some predictions, but we might do a little bit of that in the members only. So if you haven't become a member only yet, definitely sign up now, become a member.
You pay to not see me.
Yep. Yeah, Nick will not be available, unfortunately. Sleep is a thing.
Yeah.
But
Work is a thing.
Work is a thing. Yeah, that's true.
Life
Life.
is
But
a roller coaster.
after that video, I think we're gonna get lots of movie deals.
I don't think we need to go to work anymore.
You're good. That's why you don't even need electricity. You've been electrified, Nick.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's true.
you were glowing the whole time.
You were
And warm.
charging your house. That
That was like the kid version.
Yeah.
That wasn't like
That wasn't the
full-on-
Andor version.
wasn't the ninja version or whatever.
It was like, what was the stick? Was it like a zap stick?
Yeah, it was
they
just
used
because
it.
they used that in the show.
What was it in real life?
We don't
It was-
look at.
Okay, sorry.
What was it?
It was literally the stand that I used to put the
camera
camera.
stand.
Really?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
It was.
It was
yeah.
just folded up.
I was like, we did use something, and I don't.
I
know
thought you
what
were
it
just
was.
actually recalibrating it with like something.
No, it
Oh.
moves and pivots because it's like an actual
hilarious.
stand.
But I assume now in my canon that all of those sticks have a tickle mode.
Yep.
I just assume that they all do.
So if we see any, man, I've already known that for last week.
Right. Oh,
Watching
sorry, it was on
Narkina
tickle
5.
mode.
I
I was like,
The spot.
I just can't wait to watch that again. Honestly,
Yeah,
so
I know.
funny,
Yeah,
so good.
definitely.
Oh,
gotta
And I
post
can't
it.
wait to look at all the art again. So thank you guys all for being here with us tonight. We're excited to be with you next week. We're going to be reviewing Andor season 2, episodes 1 through 3, with all of you here, same time, same place, same channel. But also before that, we got War of the Cosmic Tyrants. Definitely come back for that. It's our own version of Star Wars
great.
D&D.
Love it.
And it's a brand new story, homebrew, and we've been having a blast with all of you out there and everybody who's been here. It's just been a fun story. It's evergreen, baby. You can listen to it anytime you want, catch up, or just jump in randomly. It doesn't really matter that much.
All right.
It's just a fun time, and we know you're going to laugh. If you enjoyed that video, you'll definitely enjoy the Star Wars D&D War of the Cosmic Tyrants. That's just a cool name, man.
It is.
I love that name. So,
I want a song now.
yeah.
War of the Cosmic.
Or at least like a,
We're
a
fighting a war
zinger or
against
stinger,
the
but like, you know how they do that for like radio?
Yeah.
Just like a 10-second thing.
We'll have to do that. We will have to do that. That would be absolutely epic. But any last thoughts, you guys, before we get the gunk on out of here? Don't everybody speak up at once.
It's also,
I need to go
Star
to
Wars,
sleep.
It's also Star Wars Celebration this weekend.
Oh, yeah,
so
it
there's
is.
going to be tons of
Yeah.
news
Didn't even
dropping.
yeah, which
so if
we're-
you're on YouTube.
Oh, did I not tell you guys I'm going to Japan?
Oh, that's right. I just assumed that's where you've been.
What?
Honestly, I would have. No,
Should've
yeah,
left
I'd probably.
already.
Well, I probably would have left tomorrow.
Today.
He's going for the Andor
Tomorrow.
panel, which is Sunday. So,
Yeah.
and technically, if he
gotta
leaves
adjust
today,
to the time
The game.
difference. And
yeah, he's going to leave tomorrow
I-
because
I'm
then
gonna
he'll be
leave
there
tomorrow
Sunday when he
really
leaves
early.
tomorrow.
I so wanted to go to that. So
It would've been
bad, but
sweet.
There's just the moon and the stars did not align
Yeah.
because
Right.
Japan, mixing Japan with Star Wars Celebration, like
Yeah.
two things I like would love to go to in my lifetime. At
We
some
should have
point.
we should have stopped in Hawaii on the way and shot a fan film and then gone to Japan.
man.
Man,
And it's him escaping Narkina 5.
And it's him
Yeah.
escaping
Swimming.
Scarif.
Scarif,
Yep.
yeah, Scarif.
They
We did the
visited
Scarif
another
scene.
time.
Nick and I are hugging, and it explodes.
It's like vacation, on Scarif Beach, and then you just
Yeah.
show up.
Exactly.
Oh man, finally I get to live out my days here.
Yeah. On program. Like
Well, that's
chasing
what it
you
was.
across
Set
the
in the
beach.
distance.
That's what it was. I mean,
Yeah.
that Nick doesn't need a reason to go to prison,
Yep.
just like Andor didn't. He's just
Yeah.
he's just sitting there,
Yep.
and I think he's guilty.
I'm just sitting there.
What were you in for, Nick? That's what we need to know.
Jaywalking.
Jaywalk. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Oh
Yep.
my goodness.
Sounds about right. All right, well, we got to get on out of here, but we'll be covering all the news and everything coming up next week. We got a lot of work on our plates coming up soon, and we can't wait to share it all with you guys and talk to you guys. So come back here next time, and don't forget to always stay on target.
Ooh.
One way out.
One way out.
One way.
Sorry, our music isn't working.
Yeah,
so
music's not working. So
we're,
get ready to scat.
We're just do the
This
scats.
is what the Stay on Target podcast sounds like. Just like us talking.
We have a podcast.
We have a podcast.
We should have a podcast.
You have a YouTube channel?
What is YouTube, man? Yeah. Oh, I should sing the song we did. Somewhere. Why is he always so dissonant?
I was harmonizing.
Word. Somewhere over the Death Star. I don't have the words. Hang on.
Who's got to end the stream?
Yeah, we should end this. Somewhere over the Death Star, way up high, there is a show that we've heard of. It's Andor. And he's going to blast you in the face!
Ah! There it goes. We're dead.
Thank you, and good night.
Back to scatting.
Love you. You're all so talented. If you're still listening to this, I'm so sorry. We're leaving now. Don't worry. Stay on.